With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil. With so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil was spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stay so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machinist, not in burp and leaning ban. It matters not if battery fun is shy or scant to see if hours making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for today, Thursday the 19th of September 2024. Do hope you're all doing very well and you know we're all having a grand old time. Shout out to DSP wants to marry LTG, the latest person to talk in Phil's chat. Hey, you send your boyfriend any new messages at DSP Gaming. I'm very sure they're going to get a lean banned. Surely that username gets a lean ban. But Phil is complaining, Phil is crying in his chat right now because it looks like YouTube has completely disabled membership gifting from what he can see. And he's asking his audience, do any of you have the option or does it just infinitely load for you too? And Spider G-John just says it just loads. It's been live for 2 days. Great. Looks like to try and fix something and broke it again. So Phil Burnell is complaining and sad because apparently membership gifting has now been broken completely on YouTube in general, or is it just his channel? I have no idea. I've got no clue whatsoever. But yeah, Phil was crying his little eyes about this, so fucking, you know, hilarious to me. Maybe all the Argentine memberships broke it, you know. Maybe Phil has received so many Argentine memberships that are fucking actually shut down membership gifting for Phil's channel. To say, hoy, we're going to investigate this. I mean, it's quite possible. I mean, who knows? YouTube might be thinking to himself as potentially an issue for them. And then I guess the bro side Phil saying it's probably a browser issue. I mean, I'll get that if it was just for Phil, but it's Phil is saying it's happening to his other users as well. Spider D-John is saying it's happening to him. So Phil can't see it, you know, it just loads infinitely. And it happens with Spider D-John as well. So maybe it's something that makes me think, is that an issue on YouTube or is it an issue on Phil's channel specifically? Who knows? Just to test out though, you guys better make sure you get 100 memberships just in case. I'm kidding, of course, I'm kidding. But yeah, we have a couple of things to talk about randomly while we wait for Phil to, you know, get over his fucking sadness of fucking, you know, memberships not being able to be gifted in his channel for now. Couple of clips here, couple of clips. This is a very fresh clip. Turkey Tom is streaming right now, and somebody in his chat asked him about DSP and whether he got in touch with him.
Has DSP Phil Burnell reached out to you in DMs? I think the only time he reached out to me recently was when like the Lolcow Live podcast collapsed. He was like, see what I was talking about? He was like, I called it. I think it's the only time he's reached out to me.
So yeah, big up to Tackles a lot for clipping that and yeeting it in my direction. So yeah, Turkey Tom has mentioned DSP, oh my. But I think it's the first time this year that Turkey Tom's mentioned him. Meanwhile, Phil has mentioned Turkey Tom about, what, 10, 11, 12, 20 times. He can't help himself. It does seem to confirm though that Turkey Tom will not be one of the special guests that Phil has lined up for a potential interview on his channel in the near future, which I thought Phil would have gone for that. I really thought Phil would have tried to have milked Turkey Tom in the way that Turkey Tom wanted to milk him and tried to fucking turn the tables on Tom. But I guess not, at least not for now. Who knows though, Turkey Tom maybe just be, you know, keeping his cards close to his chest and not revealing anything. A couple more things to go through. Phil's not live, he's still crying, yeah, he's still crying. So that being said, I uploaded a very amusing clip. And Sam had this little thing prepared. The Kangaroo Court of Trial of Black Boss. So yeah, it's like they just basically had a little breather essentially to go through Phil Burnell being desperate for somebody to replace a top tipper who was Black Boss. So yeah, enjoy this. This is, I mean, the more it goes on, the more it rages gets. But it's just a compilation of Phil desperately pleading with his audience to be the top tipper.
Before we get to the messages, though, as a little palate cleanser,
please.
we'd listen to an actual successful streamer mid-flow. I'll leave it at that, and we'll listen to it. This is how it's done. Here we go.
Oh yeah, but wait, I'm going to press the boss button every second. Every time Phil says boss, I'm pressing the boss button. So brace yourselves for that.
$10 in tips. So thank you so much. Now Black Boss is currently the top tipper. All right, it'd be great. Again, let's get the next person in. Let's do a $6 tip. Who will be the next tipper, the $6 tipper? All right, who will dethrone Black Boss here on the stream?
Right? We hate the person who's on the leaderboard. Get him off of there. What the hell?
Black Boss.
This is what it gets for being a top tipper. Now the new villain.
Become the next top tipper.
Get him. Take him down.
King Street, right? Someone unseat Black Boss as the top tipper. Someone sending like a $6 tip. And take that throne of top tipper right now.
Take it from him.
Fuck him.
Like, yeah, why don't you give me money then? You could be like,
tip $6 and unseat Black Boss and get the street goal moving.
Okay.
All right. Who's it gonna be? So we're 138. Let's get to 150 likes. Outside of that, guys, let's get someone to unseat Black Boss as the top $6 tipper in there to get the momentum going on the stream. Okay. Thank you.
Nothing's repeated here.
Obviously,
Nothing.
we want to keep the momentum going with the King Street, right? So please support the stream. Someone right now, let's get Black Boss off that leaderboard. Let's get someone to tip.
Talk about an NPC. Jesus Christ.
Let's do it.
It's like you're pressing E right next to him.
All right. All right, we're ready to continue, guys. Again, please, someone, Black Boss here with a $5 tip.
End the match.
You've been there since the podcast. All right. $26 in tips. All right. So, guys, we haven't even hit tier 1 yet for the gun blast. Today, we can do everything. Today, we can do a hat. We can do a vest. We can do all the stuff. It's definitely cool enough to do.
I'm
it
wearing
today.
a regular T-shirt. I can put on a vest now.
So I'm down for whatever, but we got to hit these goals. All right. So let's get someone right now to beat that Black Boss $5 tip.
Get him out of here.
And let's at least get to the tier 1 goal. All right. No one has unthrown Black Boss this morning. Let's get someone to unseat Black Boss from the top throne and get this momentum going. All right. Thank you.
is that it? Is it done?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's insane. That's insane.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so that was a fantastic wee clip, from that being said. I really appreciated that particular clip. I thought it was that being said. It clipped it. It was Ludwig. Ludwig clipped it. He clipped it from the that being said stream. But there you go. I thought it was just Sam doing one of his little that being said clips again. But yeah, if you like that, of course, you know what I mean. And by all means, link to it in the chat. I just thought it was a very entertaining clip that Sam put together. Which Ludwig, you liked and said, okay, I'm going to share that on my stream. As he's got every right to as a guest on the show. So why not promote the show, promote the podcast, and all that jazz. One more thing to note, I went into this last time as well. Somebody, the last video made by Frawny the Detractor, they showed a compilation of Phil bigging 50 plus times in a day. There's a new video out, DSP bigging 42 plus times in a day. And this is the day the streak died. That's right, Phil's streak died again on a day stream. Astrobot only got $51. His top tip that day stream was $11. He bounced back strongly though. Night stream WWE champions, $152, you know what I mean? Phil was hoping for more, he tried to hint for more. Didn't exactly happen for him, but still he got a streak of 1. So yeah, he's a happy boy. Is Phil still not live yet? Hold on, give me a second here. Is Phil still not live? Or is it just not updated for me? No, he's still not live. What a bitch. Is Phil still, no, he's not talking in his chat either, he's probably fucking on YouTube. He's contacting YouTube support. YouTube support. My memberships are not working. My gifted memberships are not working. Please fix now. Me Angie. Do you know who I am? I'm a pioneer of content creation for YouTube style playthroughs. Fix my problem now. I want this money. I really do, to pay my bills. Reminder that Phil Burnell gets paid on Friday. No, Saturday. Actually, will I get paid on Saturday or will I get paid on Monday instead? Because the 21st is Saturday. So Phil might not get paid till Monday. Oh no. It really needs those gifted memberships, it really does. While we wait for Phil Burnell to do anything, let's watch this compilation from Fronty Detractor. As I said, big ups to Meester for pointing them out in the first place a couple of days ago. As I said, I went and finished the stream on Tuesday night. After I was finished doing bingo, I checked my messages, whatever, and I seen Meester promoting this channel, Fronty Detractor. And with a 50 plus compilation, we checked it out on the Wednesday before the bingo. And I thought it was a very well put together, compilation of Phil begging profusely. So here is a link to this very video here. Put it in the chat. By all means, if you find the content entertaining that they put together this compilation, then by all means subscribe to them, and show your support for them. But yeah, the video's doing quite well. This video has almost a day old, and it's got 6,700 views. Phil wishes he could get such metrics. So this guy's popping off big time already.
And to do a whole bunch of private React videos and or Q&A videos for my patrons from over on patreon.com.
Oh, for God's sake. He included the legs. And he made it seem like he's... Oh, for God's sake. Why would you flip the image that way to make it look like you're fucking taking a picture from, like, your groin? God. For God. I'm blaming Meester for this.
/DarksidePhil. Some viewers out there could give some memberships to the community because we got a lot of gray. So let's get some memberships out there. People watching, support the stream. First off, guys, if you're here and you're enjoying yourself, please engage with the stream. Please give it a like. We have almost 400 viewers, 56 likes. Let's get it to 100 likes right now. All right, everyone, just click the like button if you're enjoying the stream. We got a lot more coming. Thank you for the support. This engagement has been helping the channel.
Oh, for God's sake, I just read it. Oh my God.
Jamaican Tyrone tipped £1. We all know I'm the biggest tipper to Cat Morn. I dis a creep them pink walls morn. She be walking funny morn after I dealt with her.
Thank you, Jamaican Tyrone, for the graphic description of how you entertain Cat while Phil was busy streaming away to his army of debt heads. I really do appreciate that. Mon. Oh my God. Thank you, Jamaican Tyrone. Fuck me, man. What's the expression? Is a kind of expression that kind of works particularly well with a Scots accent, you know what I mean? Fucking, made her walk like a cowboy. Walking like a cowboy, she fucking got it so good, that kind of fucking expression. Seems to kind of work well with a Scottish twang. There we go. Cheers for that, Jamaican Tyrone, for that message. Oh God, help us all. But for fuck's sake, why? I need disabled text to speech, man. People are just being nasty. Although, to be fair, thankfully, I've not had any word from Derek in a while. I think the FBI are finally doing their fucking job, and it's been no Derek's for a while.
Click the like button if you're enjoying the stream. We got a lot more coming. Thank you for the support. This engagement has been helping the channel tremendously. Outside of that, let's get some contributions in. I'm seeing a lot of great names in chat. Today would definitely be a lot of a good...
Oh, Phil said Dave. Did Phil butcher a word and the word Dave just popped up on screen?
A lot of great names in chat. Today would Dave.
Shout out to Dave Amania.
Definitely be a lot of a good time for gifted memberships. But in addition, of course, the King's Tips. We're trying to continue the King Streak. We know it's going to continue. It's just a question of who are going to be the first people to contribute. And we're about to find that out. Let's get some momentum going with tips, guys, okay? Let's get it moving because we want to get the King Streak established here and hit number 13 today.
And clearly gifted memberships were working previously, because look at this. This is from Phil's chat, of course. This, on the last time we did the bingo. And on the Tuesday bingo stream, and look, he had 5 gifted memberships. So Phil was complaining it's not worked for 2 days, and one of those days it didn't work was during his day off. So Phil was busy paying attention to his channel, trying to look at gifted memberships while he was enjoying his day off. Because Phil just said
that sucks. A simple
No, get that crappy music off. That's how I have that shit on fucking mute. What Phil was saying here, it's been live for 2 days, great, the gifted memberships and all shit. It was working the last time he streamed. So Phil was busy on his day off, looking at his channel, wondering why the gifted memberships not work. And what's he saying now? It's probably just a glitch. These contractors don't know what they're doing anymore. And Phil says it has nothing to do with me. This is across all channels when I'm on desktop. I don't use the mobile version, so maybe that's a culprit. The stream is about to start. I had a ton to set up today. Oh, fucking who cares. I just confirmed membership gifting works nowhere. At least on desktop, tried it on 2 other people's streams. According to Phil Burnell, YouTube gifting memberships is broken for everyone. So make of that what you will. I don't understand, but According to Phil anyway, he cannot get membership gifting to work for him whatsoever when he tries to do it on his own channel or anyone else's streams. Although I find it hilarious that Phil actually is contemplating gifting anyone a membership, spending money that he claims he needs on other people. When would that ever happen? Also, who the fuck's this guy? Spike Vincent is a moderator in Phil's chat. I don't recognise that name. Not that I'm trying to fucking police Phil's chat or anything, but I'm just not very familiar with the name Spike Vincent, who's got a wrench in Phil's chat, which is a very rare thing to get these days. But I don't know who the fuck that is. So anyone ever heard of Spike Vincent? Because I certainly fucking haven't. Maybe it's a former, a well-known dent that got renamed or something. Who knows? Anyway, let's watch Phil beg profusely some more, shall we?
So let's get someone right now to do a $2 tip to top the 150 tipper. All right, let's get a $2 tip in right now. It's like June the King just said the other day.
He has made possibly over $1 million, yet has nothing to show for it.
And by the way, guys, if you're here and you're enjoying the stream, please support it in some way. Give it a like. Right now, we're at 87 likes. Let's get that to 100 likes right now. We have over 400 viewers. All right, let's hit over 100 likes. And any contributions are greatly appreciated, whether it be super chats.
Fuck off.
Oh my. Well, Phil's wrong, I guess, because gift memberships do work. Although, damn it, I thought I fixed this. It's going to repeat like fucking 5 times.
Fuck off.
God damn it, I thought I fixed that and it's just doing it individually. God damn it. I'm so annoyed that's no fucking fixed yet. I mean, that is working. The gift memberships are working, but my notifications aren't working. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you very much to Sunny for gifting 5 memberships, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to House of Dar, Cell Shader, Alejandro Facundo, Ulf the Arbalist, and Skonkgasm for receiving memberships. And I don't understand actually, because it didn't play them for all of them. It only played it for Cell Shader, Ulf the Arbalist, and Skonkgasm. House of Dar didn't get the little notification popped up, and neither did Alejandro. So it's a bit of a strange one. That I don't understand why my activity feed only recognised 3 people, but 5, whatever. Congratulations to those 5 for getting memberships, and make sure you thank Sunny if you just received a membership. So yeah, gift the memberships is clearly working. It's just a problem on Phil's end, and apparently it's a problem with some of his audience's end as well, or something. Who knows? But cheers for that. Appreciate that. Let's get back to Phil's desperate begging.
Memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. Right now, I see a lot of gray in the chat, so gifted memberships, I'm sure people would appreciate. But particularly, we want to keep the king streak going. Let's get a new top tipper. Right now, we had a $2 top tipper forever. Let's get someone bigger than $2 to unthrone this anonymous person and get someone's real name up there. Thank you for the $5 tip. Let's get the next person in. Let's do a $6 tip. Who will be the next tipper, the $6 tipper? All right.
Hey, it's Black Boss. They're the top tipper.
Who will dethrone Black Boss. Tag me in the chat at DSP Gaming. Or if you contribute, I will give you a live shout out. Sorry, I got a piece of dead skin here. And let's get some contributions going. First off, please tell me we hit 100 likes. If you're here on stream, you're having a good time, please click the like button. Let's get it to 150 likes. Let's get some super chats. We've only had a couple. And let's definitely get some gifted memberships for these people who have great names in the chat. Let's get some of that going. Of course, who will unseat Black Boss as the $5 ticket? Who's gonna do $6? But you wanna climb up here again? Please give the stream a like. We're at 125.
Jesus, man. Oh, the great divide in this fucking hairline. Holy crap. Is Phil still with his music playing? Yeah, it's okay. Sometimes he starts talking or whatever. What's he saying now? What the fuck? How can I sub to myself so I can give out a few memberships? This is dumb. What's he fucking doing now? Look, his membership thing is working. I just tried all of my channels and then 2 random channels I'd never even visited before on my desktop. It won't load for any of them. And then some dent called Perry gave him 5 memberships. But it hasn't gifted any of them out whatsoever on his channel. So, Perry gifted 5 memberships and not a single membership actually went out to any of his fucking community, it seems, so far. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. I mean, when Sunny gifted 5 there, all 5 were gifted straight away. I mean, I know I had some kind of notification issue on my activity feed, but I still seen all 5 show up on the chats. You know, everyone did. So the 5 got the memberships. There was 5 people. So I don't know if Phil's channel has an issue with memberships in general. Maybe there is something going on with Phil's channel in terms of his membership status being potentially affected. That is one possibility, because there's definitely strange things going on with Phil's channel right now, it seems. At least with Phil in general. But who fucking knows? Anyway, let's get back to the desperate begging.
5 likes, we can get it up to 150. That would be great, and it would help the channel a lot. Right now, any contributions would be appreciated. We only got like $9 in super chats. We did get 6 memberships so far today, but there's a lot of people here who could use one. And of course, we want to keep the king streak alive today. We're at $19 starting the gameplay. So yeah, we are a little slow in that regard. Someone unseat Black Boss as the top tipper. Someone send in like a $6 tip and take that throne of top tipper right now. Right now. Let's get someone to tip $6 and unseat Black Boss and get the king's streak goal moving. All right? Who's it going to be? Right now, let's have someone do it. Please give it a like. The engagement is very important here on YouTube. Also, if you're watching on demand, please give the video a like if you're liking it. We're at 138. Let's get to 150 likes. Outside of that, guys, let's get someone to unseat Black Boss as the top tipper. Over 150 likes already. Thank you. If we can get that to 200, that would be great. However, guys, there have been no support since the podcast. There hasn't been a single super chat. There hasn't been a membership, and there hasn't been a tip. Now, obviously, we want to keep the momentum going with the king streak, right? So please support the stream. Someone right now, let's get Black Boss off that leaderboard. Let's get someone a tip and get it to jump, all right? Let's do it. Let's go to get a $6 tip coming in here. And no one has tipped, right? There's no problems here with the notification. It's just that no one's contributed. Someone unthrown Black Boss here with a $5 tip. I mean, come on. It's been there since the podcast. Thank you for the $5 tip. Sadly, that was a tie for top tip, so you did not unseat Black Boss here. You need someone to unseat Black Boss with a $6 tip. We haven't even hit tier 1 yet for the gunner glasses. Today, we can do everything. Today, we can do a hat, we can do a vest, we can do all the stuff. It's definitely cool enough to do it today, and I'm not wearing a double shirt or whatever. We got to hit these goals, all right? So let's get someone right now to beat that Black Boss $5 tip. Let's get a much bigger one than that. Get a new top tipper, and let's at least get to the tier 1 goal. Shower me with coins. I just received a $1 tip. So, not a lot of coins. No one has unthrown Black Boss, the top tipper from the podcast this morning. Let's get someone to unseat Black Boss from the top tip throne. Finally, someone has unseated the former top tipper. It's about dang time. Guys, let's get to the tier 1 tip goal right away. So I can get the gunner glasses and we can get some momentum going. It would only take $13. $13 to get to the tier 1. Let's hit it right now. If someone tips $12 right now, we'll hit the tier 1 and you'll be the top tipper and it'll give us a little bit of headway to the next. The hat goal at 100, all right? I
mean, but Phil, if you tip $3, you still hit a tier 1 tip goal as well. They don't. Why would anyone need to fucking tip you $12 if it only takes fucking $2 to get your tier 1 goal hit? There's like no reason whatsoever for anyone to give you more than that. In fact, I mean, Phil, this is fucking ridiculous. It's almost worth watching the restreams of his gameplay just to fucking see his desperation when things are not going well and smoothly for him. And is he still in his chat crying about fucking memberships and all that shit? He is. But if usually takes a while to give a membership, so you usually don't go out for a while. Then he said something like, I have no issues with monetization, so it's definitely not that. Oh, GBIB, let me use the restroom, then I'll begin. I'm already late. Ah, you fucking are, you're fucking sleepy late. How can you fucking sleep in when you work from home? Especially when your work fucking begins at like fucking 11 AM. Or 11:15 AM. How explain that logic to me. You work from home, you're still fucking, the traffic was murder. I was stuck behind a fucking, behind a double lorry, cat, on the fucking expressway between the fucking bedroom and the fucking office.
Well, let's get a new top tipper. Let's get a $12 tip. For the record, guys, we got about an hour, 20 minutes left on the stream. If you are enjoying Astrobot, if you do me a favor and give a like on the stream, I would appreciate that. We're at 171 likes, almost to 200. That would help the channel a lot if we could hit it. Any contributions appreciated. It's been quite slow, actually, since the podcast. Oh, I'm sorry. There was a troll sock account that's complaining about the amount of times I've asked for contributions. So, yeah, we'll watch this. You ready? Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. Please contribute. You like that, bitch? I said as much as I want. You kiss my ass. 177 likes. Let's get it to 200, guys. We're so close. But outside of that, guys, this is it. This is the last hour. This is the final countdown to continue the King Streak. We're at 12 straight. And the only game that let us down was Black Myth Wukong. Please support the stream. Let's keep that streak alive. Let's get a new top tipper at $12 to push us into at least tier 2. I don't want to harp on it. I don't want to talk on it constantly. Please, let's keep the King Streak alive. If you guys are enjoying the stream, we're trying to keep keep the King's streak alive today and hit 13 straight streams of hitting my tips goals. Right now, we only have an hour left on the stream, so please, if you guys can tip today, please do. Let's keep it going. Finally, we have hit the tier 1 rewards goal. I know you guys want to keep the streak alive. You want to keep the momentum going, right? So please, again, who's going to tip and get us to the $100 goal so I can get a hat? Because we're running out of time for the hat, and I want to have a hat for you guys today. Let's do it. Someone please jump in. And someone please beat that anonymous $11 top tip. I just received a spam email. Oh, man. Thought it was a nice $50 tip that would have got matched, and we would have hit our goal for the day. We have one sick puppy has offered to tip $50 if someone else does, and that'll hit us for the goal and continue the King streak. But we need someone else to step up to do it. So that's going to be it. It looks like, sadly, the King streak will end at 12. And listen, I'm not super upset or anything. Basically, what I'm going to do tonight is what I just said I would do like last week. If we hit the goal tonight, like if we hit $150, I'll do a mega pull. If I have the support to you know, handle it.
So yeah, that was the second. I think it's the second video that has been made by Fronny the Detractor. Big ups to them, of course. Link to the video in the chat once more. Definitely entertaining editing of Phil's begging compilation, whatever. It's just crazy. The amount of fucking times he fucking desperately pleaded for his audience. Oh look, he's starting. Wait, does that mean he had his normal intro and talk? Yeah, he was actually. Oh Jesus Christ. Well, I guess we're gonna have some speed up juice to fucking get us going. Right, anyway, but yeah, big ups to Fronny the Detractor or whatever. I'm certainly appreciating this stuff, whatever. And thanks again, Meester, for letting me know this person, there's a new detractor on the scene. You can definitely tell some influences there from people like Mimology, for example, the way they compel things. Mighty D as well. Give More Blood as well, with some of these interesting camera filters like that. This is a give more blood kind of gimmick, whereas this kind of interesting filter applied to it, so there we go. Big ups to Fronny the Detractor though for they're killing it right now, they're crushing it, you know what I mean? So they definitely are producing some entertaining content, to say the least. But yeah, anyways, let's get on with the bingo. And to do the bingo, guys, we need to have a random number for the bingo board for today. So no pressure, but the first number in chat I see, it better be a good one. And it better be a good one. And the first number in chat I saw from today was from Dips. Dips said 6969, so I'm going to use their suggestion. They were the first number in chat I saw, 6969. Very interesting numbers, I must say. And let me hit enter, and this is the bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much, Dips, for helping us pick the bingo card. Steve, you're a wee bit late for the number suggestion, but I certainly appreciate the effort all the same. So yeah, cheers, Dips, for the bingo number. So here we go. So today's bingo card is picked by Dips. We need Phil to say %, lathe, now, interactive, and react. The second row is Phil doing Y or a T pose, him saying in fact, fuck, behind the scenes, and time. The third row is Phil saying hate to say, friend, king, idiot, and tired. The fourth row is Phil saying nobody or no one, him chewing some water, him saying update, him butchering a word, and him saying you guys. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying business, would argue, him discussing his family, him touching his face, and finally him saying help. So that's today's bingo card we have for today's show. Hopefully it'll result in a full house. If we win, it's all thanks to me. If it fails, we can fucking blame Dips. There we go. So, of course, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we will add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at 120 buckaroos. So a victory today would see us go up to $145 on that bingo prize fund. We're trying to get as much money as we can throughout the month of September, and at the end of the month we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund, with the other half going to charity, Jasper's Angels. But if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on a community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done it yet, do it before the end of the month, so you don't have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund. You've got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to try and get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil burps, begs, or says basically 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If we get 100 likes on his bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, that too will give us a free space. And just cause Steve the Dead is here, if Phil says million 6 times, or if Phil says 6 million on its own, we get a free space as well, and we'll play the short just for Steve. So there we go. We need Phil to say 6 million, or say million 6 times. That's the criteria, Either Phil says 6 million on its own, or says million 6 separate times, and we get the free space for that as well. Because why the fuck not? I think I've covered all the bases, and the only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more. So what will it be today?
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
Well said, Frankie, well said. Let time go, everybody. Good fucking luck.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a brand new week of streaming. Welcome to a marathon of streaming. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be here this week for 8 straight days of content. Who fucking cares? Woo! It's gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure. On today's show, a big return show, we've got a lot of news. We're talking about Nintendo suing Palworld 8 months after the game came out. Also, Sony is celebrating a 30th anniversary with a collector's edition product line, which we'd like to look at together today and get your opinions on. And one of the biggest things, at least that I heard about during my day off, YouTube is going to be implementing a brand new system called Hype, and we'll talk about that this morning. Plus, I finally found the Ethan Ralph video. We can actually watch it live here together. All this and more on today's loaded episode of the Level 1 podcast.
What a load of fucking shite. And fucking arsehole. I don't think we've got anything ticked off on the board yet, you know, nothing to tick off. No, so just skip his crappy. Oh, he played a long intro. I think. What a bastard. Wait. Is it a new tune? Hold on. We need to check this out briefly.
Of the Level 1 podcast.
Get ready for some meeting.
What the fuck? What? No. Just no. God, I thought my songs were bad.
The king is back.
All right, good morning,
Cringe.
everyone. Hope you're all having a good one, and welcome to a very, very packed edition of the Level 1 podcast. I'm back from break. Yesterday was my day off, and let me tell you, my schedule going so crazy these days. Basically, I had 2 choices this week. Choice number 1, have a day off in like 3 or 4 days, or choice number 2, have a day off in like 9 days. And it was like, well, I just had my day off. It's like, do I really have anything going on next week? And the thing that sucks is, if I'd taken the day off kind of in the middle of the week like that, it actually would have affected the release of Terry Bogard in Street Fighter 6, which I know a lot of people like it when I'm playing with these new characters as soon as they release. A lot of people were here for the Akuma and M. Bison releases, and a lot of people are excited for Terry, and like, if I'm not there for the release and I'm 2-3 days late, I'll be behind on tech. And
who cares? You're not a serious fucking player though. You're just an enthusiastic amateur. You know, like you've acknowledged this yourself though. Like, you enjoy playing the game, but who the fuck cares? You're not Justin Wong, you're not Maximilian Doge, you're fucking far beneath their fucking levels, so the internet won't fucking care if you're not fucking there to play it on day fucking 1.
You know, be playing catch up. So basically, I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to take the latter option. I'm going to have my day off much later. Oh, by the way, I forgot to turn on all my stuff.
You fucking amateur prick. You call yourself a fucking professional 16-year content creator and you fucking forget to turn on the fucking necessary things they fucking have to distract all the fucking little kiddies in your fucking chat. With your bright LEDs fucking going off all over the fucking place. Dumbass. By the way, is that on the card? No, it's not. God damn it, I've got nothing ticked off so far. But by the way, I have a couple. Whenever Phil burps or begs, is a different thing. Is a different sound file that plays. So you'll hear it. You'll know when you hear it.
Here we go. I guess I'll do the much latter option. I'll take my day off much later in the week.
Which means Friday, by the way. He's going to be off on Friday of next week. So Friday the 27th, I think. It's Friday 27th of September is Phil's next day off. So there you go.
So it is what it is, you know. Sucks that I can't really have a consistent schedule, but this is life when, you know, your spouse works retail and they won't give her a consistent schedule. They try over and over and they just don't listen. They do what they want.
I mean, if she doesn't like it, she can always fucking quit. You know? I mean, it's just, that's the fucking price of working in retail, you know? Meester is demanding a screenshot of Phil looking toward his setup. You mean like when he's like trying to turn that shit on like that? That kind of thing. I mean, that might be photogenic worth, you know? I mean, that particular one? Yeah, okay, hold on. Give me a second. It's still an interesting pose that Phil we don't see Phil often do. So I will grant you that. So let's see. If I go here and I go there and I go fucking everywhere, 2 seconds here. And we've got the website ready to go as well. Here we go. It's got a bit strange. Hold on, let me try and fix. Well, actually, it's not gone strange because you can't see his hand anyway there. His hand there is behind the sign. So the sign is... You know what, I think then... That's the best I can do then. You know what I mean? Because that's also meant to be that way. So, yeah, I think that's as best as we'll get it. Is that part of his chair as well? Like, just sitting here? Or... I don't fucking know. Like, this bit here. Do we fucking... Get rid of this bit here? You know what is that anyway? Yeah, I'll fucking do, yes, there you go, that's fucking better. Right. So let me throw this in the member Discord, and also I'll fucking throw it as well, and I'll throw it towards Meester. Since poor Meester's no longer a member. Tragic. I did borrow Meester's artwork there for today's thumbnail, bingo thumbnail. You might recognise that chicken with the strange legs.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for popping their 6-month bingo barrier membership and saying the endless possibilities. I mean, of what Phil's holding here, or doing, or trying to, who knows? Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. The very creative people could do all sorts of interesting things with this particular pose right now of Phil trying to do anything or whatever. I mean, there's other things as well, like
well, I guess I'm just going to take the latter option. I'm going to have my day off much later. Oh, by the way, I forgot to turn on all my stuff.
So I could have done something there, but it's not a bit boring or whatever, you know what I mean? That one certainly seems more interesting than that one there, so fuck it, there we go. But anyway, fuck it. Let's get back to the bingo, and let's see if we can get some more things ticked off on the bingo card. But cheers again, Kel Denson, for popping your bingo Barry membership message and all that jazz, you know, cheers for being a member.
I guess I'll do the much latter option. I'll take my day off much later in the week. So it is what it is, you know. Sucks that I can't really have a consistent schedule, but this is life when, you know, your spouse works retail and they won't give her a consistent schedule. We try over and over and they just don't listen. They do what they want. So the good news for you is that...
So hold on, Phil. Why don't you just tell her to fucking make YouTube content? Since that's your fucking solution to fucking, you know, dealing with the fucking consequences of fucking having a real job in real life. I mean, it worked for you after all. Just tell her to fucking make content online and beg her audience. Meester, every time I fucking pause, is Meester going to demand a screenshot? This is a normal Phil face, in my opinion. There's nothing special about this particular face from Phil Burnell. We've seen this face a million times. It looks drunk as all fuck. You know? But fuck it, you know what? I'll do it. I'm paused anyway, and I'm on full screen, so it won't take long. There we go. Go there. Press it on, pick a thing. Go here. Get like in there. Ying, bing, there we go. They agree. One person agreed. Steve, that is not all. Although Steve, one person agrees. And like Mr. says, they all agree. Alright, I've got it saved anyway. Here we go. Throw it towards Mr. Throw it member Discord as well. There we go. Good stuff indeed. And oh, hold on a second. Tacozo's found a couple of things. Oh, first of all, Tacozo made this DSP drama. Hey guys, I have a new channel. Please subscribe and become a member, dudes. That'll be quadruple dipping. And Takozo also found a clip of DSP last year saying about begging too much and how he wants his chat to call him out for begging too much.
Basically, human weakness hits me, and if I'm in a situation where maybe we've had a slower week for contributions and the like, I'll start bringing it up too much. All right, and I will openly admit that. You know, last year, at the end of last year, just around this time, it was getting very bad. And, you know, I went back and some people called me out for it, and I started watching my content back, and I was like, yeah, that's terrible. The way that I was portraying it and the way that I was saying it too much. I've tried really hard in the last year to change, and every once in a while, you know, it creeps up again, and like, okay, I'm doing it again. I need to stop, and I appreciate it when people do call me out on it. You know, what I would prefer is that this is my philosophy. Okay, if everyone on a stream is having a good time and enjoying the content that I'm doing, the level of interaction they're getting, the level of enjoyment of the gameplay, you know, quality, whatever it may be, support's going to come naturally. People are going to say, man, I really like that, and man, I'm not getting advertised to constantly. I would like to see this continue. Let me support it in some way, right? And in general, this philosophy works. There are some times when it doesn't. Sometimes you're just going to have a slow day, and there's nothing that can be done about that. As long as it doesn't become an ongoing pattern of slowness, slow, a whole week slow. That's when it's a problem when it's someone like me who I don't have any backup sources of revenue, you understand? But
You have free YouTube channels, you have fucking Patreon, you now have fucking Throwin as well, you have a fucking separate PayPal link, which is not related to your streaming content whatsoever, where anyone can give you money any fucking point in time if they so choose to do so. You also have the fucking bank of mum and dad, which I'm pretty sure you still fucking tap into on a fucking regular basis. You also have Cat earning fucking money, or own fucking revenue for the fucking household. Phil, you have a 16-year-long YouTube channel, essentially, a legacy on YouTube, where you think this fucking big massive archive of content you've created on YouTube would still get you some residual income, regardless of some of the more popular videos you've had over the years. So, Phil, you really should not be in such a fucking desperate situation as you're in. This was a year ago, by the way, guys. Remember, this was a year ago. This was Level 1 podcast from the 4th of October 2023, where Phil is saying, yeah, please call me out if I fucking beg too much.
I'm very happy to know that there are people who do every once in a while give me a fair shot, even though there's so much slander about me on the internet. Because what those people do is they will highlight the one moment of weakness. Or, for example, I turned on my stream today at 11 a.m. This stream will run till 4 p.m. They will take the one plug segment I did earlier, and they'll maybe take the one or two other moments that I will actually mention, contributions that are possible during the stream later on this stream, and they'll act like that's all I did today.
We are literally getting compilations these days of people making like 50 plus long, you know, like, oh, DSP begged 50 plus times on this one stream today. Or the most recent example, 47, or was it 42 plus times? Like, it's not one or two. It is not one or two. It is like if I had a free space for the amount of fucking begs you had per stream, we might get a fucking full bingo card based on your fucking begs alone. It's just, it's insanity. But yeah, Phil, just misses I. Please call me if I fucking beg too much. Those guys are not allowed to fucking call it out anymore because Phil's changed. He's got a renaissance and it's fine for him. It's acceptable for Phil Burnell to bucket beg now. The Kino Casino guys have approved of Phil Burnell demanding fucking shekels from his audience. Fuck me, man. But yeah, it's oh, what a difference a year makes, eh? What a difference a year makes. But yeah, big ups tackles off for finding that old clip. But let's get back to the bingo.
And if you like me and you like my content, you're in for a treat. This week is going to be absolutely positively jam-packed with content, okay? But yeah, it's going to be interesting as I try to get through the week. There's going to be some stuff happening this week. First of all, you've already seen some of it or heard some of it. I've got new things that I'm going to be implementing in my streams over the week. Perhaps some new artwork, perhaps some new music, and alternating the intros to the show, etc. As you guys had suggested. Previously, people had said I was doing too many intros. I was doing like first an intro that was like the intro music with the guitar. Then I was playing like a song. Then I was doing my cold intro. Then there was the crown. Then there was like too many intros, right? So I'm going to try to reduce the amount of intros, maybe alternate between the intros, okay? People are saying turn your mic volume up. My mic volume is all the way up. Like, all the way up. I have not changed it. So I don't know why you guys think my mic volume is lower. I haven't done anything to it at all.
You do sound a bit lower than usual, Phil, to be fair. So, yeah, this is not just like your audience or whatever. You do sound a bit different.
And I certainly didn't touch my mixer device. I guess I could try to turn it up further, or maybe I could see if I could artificially boost something.
Maybe you're sitting further away than usual. I don't know.
Sounds fine. Some people are saying no lag or volume issues. Others are like, you sound really low. How could that be possible?
Well, to be fair, YouTube is like that sometimes as well, because sometimes when I unpause Phil during like a bingo or whatever, the volume will just fucking plummet randomly, you know? So that's like a YouTube issue for streams sometimes, where the volume will just fucking break or whatever. So it's probably just YouTube being YouTube. Avika says, Phil yelled at someone who was calling it his begging during afterwards. Right, we've seen that out on. Someone who was making fun of him, or not, you know, so someone with a sock account came in and was having a go at how much he begged, and Phil's response was, please tip, please tip, please tip. He basically ramped up the begging fucking 20 times. Phil was on $48 at a time where he fucking went full on turbo mode for the fucking begging. And that calling out of that particular parent detractor sock account yielded him $3 more. Phil ended at Astrobot stream on fucking $51. $99 short of his precious $150 streak goal thing. Also, I want to point out again, just to clarify once and for all, you cannot have a streak of 1. You can streak saying 1, it is not a streak with 1.
How could different people be hearing different things? Right? I don't even understand what that means. My overall volume mix is quite high. I've changed it recently in the last few months to make it better, and no one has complained. And I'm taking a look at my mic settings right now, and if you like, I can boost them. Hold on. Yeah, if you like, I can try to boost the mic a little bit. All right, let's do that.
Well, this would be a good time to maybe pause OBS. So the on-demand people don't see a fucking flying about on us.
I don't know how many decibels would work. The desktop audio, the AverMedia audio was reduced because it was too loud. And the mic audio should be buffed, but it looks like maybe the buff removed. I don't know. Let's do... I don't know. Let's do a 3 decibel boost. Okay? So now my mic should be boosted by 3 decibels. Does that sound better?
Nope.
Let me know, because I boosted it by 3 decibels. And I could do bigger boosts too if needed. I just don't know what happened. Maybe settings reverted or something. I don't know why. But I'll fit, I want it to sound good. That's better. Okay, so the 3 decibels.
If you want to sound good, then do one simple thing for me.
Shut the fuck up!
Full boost was good. Okay. And let me know, because here's the thing. Now when I play games, I'm going to have to know if my volume is too loud or too low, because it's probably going to screw everything up, right? I don't know. So let me know when we play games later, okay? Sorry about that. All right, so anyway, I'll be implementing some new stuff this week. You already heard a new intro song that someone made for me. I don't know if you guys liked it or not. Some people said they did. Others were like very 80s. That was kind of the deal, like trying to make like an 80s intro. And as you know, my podcast intro, the animation I've been using for a while, maybe looking for a new one at this point, but don't know, if I'm gonna be able to get one. I can't make it. It's up to fans to do that kind of stuff.
Will you be paying said fans for all their fucking hard work, or are you just fucking looking for free handouts? I don't know. I mean, I probably really shouldn't say that though, because I'm pretty sure Pixar like made the intro for the bingo. I think he done it at kind of his own heart. Like Pixar, I think done it for free. I'm not sure. So I really shouldn't be calling it Phil for getting things for free when Pixar has been so kind to give me a couple of things for free as well. Yeah, that makes me feel like a bit of a hypocrite.
I guess we'll see. So let me know if anyone's interested in maybe working together a new intro that could like be with that music. But so anyway, yeah, there's that going on. So there's so much to talk about. And I don't want to be scatterbrained today. Yes, Jade, how you doing, man? Good to see you. And I know that you're not going to stick around for Warhammer. You'll probably be here tonight, right, for MVC? Okay. One thing that apparently is happening that no one knows what's going on.
Oh, I did pay Pixar. I paid him to make the original intro a year ago. There we go. So yeah, I did. It's so long ago I fucking forgot. You made the Bubbles animation, though, didn't you, for free? That was what it was. The Bubbles animation for 100 likes. I think you done that for free. That's what it was. So that's what it was. So I paid for the intro, but I think the Bubbles animation was entirely your own creation, essentially. You just let your creativity just go crazy with that, I had zero input on that, and I just kind of let you're the artist, you fucking come up with the fun stuff, and yeah, you nailed it. It's my favorite animation for that, I'm sure.
YouTube membership gifting is possibly glitched. And what I mean by that is, so the other day, someone said to me, Phil, do you have any free memberships to give out for the month? Because what happens is YouTube usually gives me 10 memberships to give to the audience. And I give them out at random times. Sometimes there'll be like a hype stream going on and I'll give them out or whatever. And the other day just so happened, someone brought it up and I was like, oh man, we're more than halfway through September. Let me go ahead and check and do it. And I went to do it, and all you do is you go to, when you're watching a YouTube stream, there should be like if that stream's monetized, there should be a little $sign icon. You click on that, and then it opens up a menu that says things like super chats and memberships. So there's a membership gifting. And you click on it, and for me, it usually says you have 10 gifted memberships. Here you go. And I would give them out. So I go to do it, and the menu just sits there, loading endlessly. Endlessly loading. I don't know what's going on. So I tried my other channels, my other YouTube channels, because I have 3. All of them are doing that. And I'm like, wow, I wonder if it's just a temporary bug or whatever. So this morning, I went to try it again, and it's doing the same thing for me. And I actually asked around with my moderators, and some of them confirmed, yeah, it's doing the same thing for them. And I even went, because I thought, I just want to make sure it's not just affecting my channel, because you always got to wonder the amount of idiotic detractors and the dumb shit that they do. Did they somehow affect my channel? Let me go check other channels. No, I couldn't do it with other channels either. Like I went to someone else's channel that's monetized in the live stream, and I clicked on membership gifting, and it just loaded endlessly. The menu would not load. And I'm like, wow, what is going on? So the weird part is, I don't know how it's affecting stuff. This morning, Perry gifted 5 memberships. No problem. So Perry said that he was on mobile. So maybe it has to do with the different versions of YouTube on different, and maybe currently desktop is screwed up completely, but mobile isn't. If that's the case, if that is indeed the case, I'm going to test something right now. Why not do a live test? Okay. So what I will do is I will log in under DSP Gaming on my phone. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
I logged into the wrong one. There we go. And I go to my channel. I'll click on the live stream. So I'm in my own live stream right now on my phone. Of course, it plays an ad because this is not freaking... okay, so now I click on here, membership gifting.
I love how he complains with ads on his own content. This is his own content that he makes and sets the fucking parameters for. And when he accesses it, he complains about seeing an ad on his own fucking shit.
So it loaded on my phone. It's a desktop issue. 100% it's a desktop issue. Now the problem...
Is it really?
Burger.
Because I got 5 gifted memberships earlier on from Sunny, and I assume that they were on a desktop. I don't know. I can't confirm that. I have no fucking idea. But yeah, I just don't know. I don't fucking know. But Phil, you're making a big song and dance with this. Like Phil's like acting like this is a very dangerous thing. Like, guys, make sure you support me in other ways more than usual because I cannot receive gifted memberships anymore on desktop. Oh no, get on your phones and give me money instead.
Problem is, on my phone, it doesn't say that I have any free memberships to give out at all. It's not even mentioning that. So maybe I don't have any more for the month anyway. I'm not sure. But yeah, this sucks that it's only working on the phone, I guess. So I guess they screwed it all up. Yeah. Huh. I can't even, I don't know. I tried on here. It's still loading infinitely. It won't even go away. So I have to actually refresh and reload the whole chat on my desktop to get it to work now. All right. So I guess if you're interested in gifting memberships anywhere, right now you have to gift them via mobile. It seems like the only viable way to do it. It's not.
I am going to count this as a beg, I think.
Hint, hint. Not working anywhere else. So just an FYI to anyone out there, that's not even just my channel. That's everyone's channels. I don't know why that would be. And someone said, is it your PC? No, I did it. Yes, it's my PC. Of course it is. It totally isn't that I tried 3 different browsers on three different PCs. Anyway. Okay, so...
Wait. You tried 3 different browsers on 3 different PCs? We have a gaming computer. We have the streaming computer. What was the 3rd PC you tried it on? Or is it referring to the fucking laptop we mod us chat on as the 3rd PC?
Oh. Alright. It is what it is. If you're interested in gifting memberships, they do work, but it looks like you may have to do it through mobile. So thank you to Perry, who gifted 5 memberships earlier today. Also, Crowplay, I just did a $2 super chat and says, please begin extraction game. What does that mean? Please begin extraction game. What is that? What are you talking about, Crowplay? I don't know what that is a reference to. Extraction game? Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. If you can clarify, I'd be willing to try to figure out what you're saying, but I don't know what that means. Okay, so real briefly, what I'd like to do is give you a few quick positive updates. I'd also like to give you a little schedule update for this week for, a few days in, so you know what to expect, since this is a super long week, right? And then we're going to have a lot of news to cover today, okay? So first of all, some positive updates. Number 1, I'm working with a merch company who sell merchandise again. I have sent them many designs. They are currently working on said designs. They're going to work up an initial product line of products, including short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts.
Long sleeve t-shirts. Why are you fucking talking like fucking Sean Connery all of a sudden?
Burger.
I've got my long sleeve t-shirts here in the fucking winter.
Initial product line of products, including short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts.
Sleeve. What's it? It's a fucking joke, you know what I mean? Like Sean Connery was trying to put together a new bookcase from IKEA, you know, and the fucking thing broke and it hit his head. I blame myself.
Baseball style t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and mugs. That's what they have the capability of doing right now. Okay? Maybe in the future they'll even have more capability to do more, but that's what they can do right now. What they're going to do is they're actually going to work me up a storefront. And that storefront, once completed, will likely be able to be linked into this YouTube channel. Did you ever notice that on certain YouTube channels, there's like merch stores on the channel? So what they're saying is they should be able to integrate it fully into here, so you don't have to go to any third-party site. You'll be able to see all my products right through my channel page and buy it right through this page. Yes, the shipping is international. And it has sizes up to 3XL. Because someone had asked me about sizing, like for this merch, like how big would it go? It goes all the way up to 3XL. Some of the designs include...
Basically, this means that Cat will not be able to fit into any of the DSP merchandise. Poor Cat.
Various variations on the DSP Gaming logo. I have many different ones, and I sent a few. The Philomania logo, which I did clear up the entire situation the other day, that yes, I own the rights to using it. These people are morons. These detractors can kiss my ass. They've made up everything.
Phil, you claimed you had receipts for everything, and yet the fucking one thing you would have had a receipt for, when you claimed you spent money to use it for commercial use, you did not provide evidence of. The only thing you said was, you said you paid $10 to use that fucking font commercially, but there was 0 receipts whatsoever to prove you spent $10, so it's just your word against everyone else's, and your word is mud, to use an old phrase.
As well as various different artworks and things from over the years. So I sent them a decent starter. Oh, the Level 1 podcast logo. There's a lot of people that actually said, we like your podcast, we made like a mug with the podcast logo on it or something. So I sent them a whole bunch of stuff, okay? And they're going to work up an initial product line. They're going to work with me, and we'll talk about things like pricing and the like. Because the truth is, in order to make a profit, it can't be cheap. Like if the shirt's...
Well, then why the fuck would it be worth... No, in order to make a profit, it can't be cheap. Phil does not care about trying to give his fans value for fucking money. No, he just cares about fucking fleecing them for as much money as humanly fucking possible. Like, apparently, there's like Philomania t-shirts already online for like $12, $15, and yet Phil was going to be charging his audience like 30, apparently. You know, like Mr. kind of had a vision from the future. Yeah, Mr. was future seen $30 for a shirt. Phil was going to charge his audience $30 for a shirt. Let that sink in.
$15, no one's gonna make any money. Okay? If the shirt's like $25, $30, we're all gonna make money. Me and this company. So people have to be willing to understand that's why the merch will probably be pricey. I don't want it to be pricey. I'd like to work with them to find out what's the sweet spot for pricing for this stuff today. You know, if 7 years ago I was selling a t-shirt for $20 and I made $1 on it, obviously things have changed in 7 years, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have to try to figure this out, okay? But I will let you know once, you know, we have all this information, you know, where it is and all of that. But basically, from the way it's being explained to me, I actually will make something off of it. It's not gonna like I'm not gonna be rich from it, but I will actually make.
Wheelchair Dent tipped £1.
Jesus.
I want a mug Daddy Philip that says, Arnold Phil S.A. Lushwa, Arnold Phil S.A. Urban People, I'll take 2.
Yeah. Arnold, jingle all the way. Arnold Stationery. Thank you very much, Wheelchair Dent, for a contribution.
That, but basically, from the way it's being explained to me, I actually will make something off of it. It's not gonna like I'm not gonna be rich from it, but I will actually make a good amount of money from each sale. When I was with Teespring years ago, no, that wasn't the case. Like basically, they made all the money, and if I wanted to keep the price reasonable, I made like nothing on it. With this company, I'm gonna make a good amount of money each sale. So it actually will help me for you guys to buy the merch, as opposed to with Teespring, it was more like fan service. This would actually help. Okay.
Burger.
So there you go. Cool. So that's coming up. I will let you know when I have more information about it. I don't know exactly when it'll be ready. And then what happens is once the initial product line launches, okay, if the products do well, then we can think about, hey, maybe I can actually like commission someone to do some artwork of designs that you guys want, right? Like that would be cool. But I don't have, you know, right now I'm just working with the existing stuff that I have. I haven't had anyone make new art for me or anything for this stuff. It's just shit that's been sitting around for years. If the, you know, the initial line does good and people show interest, maybe I would go out there and I would find an artist or two who'd be willing to draw some stuff up, and then we could use that for a new line of products, you know, per your requests and your you know.
So basically what he's saying here is that he needs to have a monumental amount of fucking support and money from him through the store up front and be given that money up front immediately and directly, and then he might contemplate the possibility of actually paying artists for work and designs from future merch. But, but he's not going to fucking pay for it up front. No. You guys need to fucking throw him a shit ton of money first to fucking even him consider doing that. And also, yeah, this is actually a really good pause. I'm not even gonna wait for Mister to beg for a fucking screenshot. I'm just gonna fucking take it straight away because this is a solid fucking freeze frame. Mister does not even need to ask in this regard because yes, I've already got it covered. And there we go, and there we go, and there we go. Come on, stop fucking fanning around and just fucking work your daft's website. There we go. All I need to do is harass and bully the website into doing what I wanted to do. Take that, AI. Let me send that towards Meester. And Meester's actually created an image as well. So is Tacos. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Tacozilla has created this. God damn it. Meester has created this. So yeah, we'll zoom in on Meester's one. I'm not gonna fucking zoom in on Tacozilla's one. That's fucking horrid. But yeah, this is Meester's one. And you might be asking yourself why Tiger Gin and not Whale Tail Blue. You know, Whale Tail. It's because Phil recently started following Tiger Gin on Twitter or X for some reason. For whatever reason, Phil felt compelled to actually follow this gin company on X. So, yeah, that's why Meester has decided to replace the Whale Tail Gin with the Tiger Gin. It would not surprise me if there was some sort of, you know, potential sponsorship in future for Phil plugging Tiger Gin on stream. Anyway, who knows? So that's just a random theory.
Suggestions. So we'll talk about it. But let's get the shop set up, and then we'll talk further. How long will it take? I've been told it takes about a week to set up the shop initially, and then I'm not going to launch it right away. Like I want to work with them to get the products in line, pricing in line, everything, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So I'll let you know when I have more info. It's all positive. I mean, I couldn't believe it that a company's willing to work with me. Like, I've been going back and forth with them for a little bit, and I was like, wow, this is excellent because finally someone who's not afraid of stupid online bullying by fucking detractors or idiots, right? So that's cool. So that's good news, right? In regards to upcoming interviews that I'm planning.
Also, he said company, not business. What an arsehole. Why could Phil not just said fucking business? What a prick.
That's cool. So that's good news, right? In regards to upcoming interviews that I'm planning to do on DSP Gaming right here on the Level 1 podcast, I actually do have some positive updates in that regard. So I am going to begin locking in our next guest on the show, and that should be fun. And that's going to probably be by the end of September. I'm going to try to make it happen by the end of the month. If it can't, it'll be really early October, but I'll let you know about that. Okay, so, you know, interested in getting that locked in. But the thing is, the nature of the guest, the way that it's going, they've requested that I really don't announce who they are until like right before they're going to be on. So it's going to be a mystery guest. I'll tell you right now, no one's going to guess who this is. Okay, no one. But this is something that I'm actually very interested and excited for a reason. But again, if I tell you the reasons, then you'll probably guess who it is. So I'm not going to say anything. And no, because people are all going, it's Wings, it's Medicare. It's no one you're thinking of. Seriously, it's not. Because everyone's thinking of the most dramatic, over-the-top guest. It's nothing like that. Okay, to be fair. So anyway, once it's hammered in, nailed in, I'll let you know the date, and then we'll work towards it. Okay?
Oh, and Phil just chewed some water there, so...
Burger.
Bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Now, I already have another person who's lined up for sometime in October. We just don't have the date set yet. We have to figure out what that's going to be. And I'm pleased to say that I've started discussions with a couple other people as well. One of which I am shocked. And so, again, I'm not going to tell you nothing until it's locked in. I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver. So I'm not, none of these people have been locked in yet. Okay, none of them. I'm working with them. But basically, like I said, I also don't want to overload this channel with interviews constantly, and then I'm not making progress in any games, because that's what happened in the last month. I did 3 interviews, and each of those days I made significantly less progress or no progress in a video game. So I want to balance this out, okay? As you know, I'm already talking with Wings of Redemption, and I want him to come on. He said he will, just when things calm down for him, which is what I didn't understand. He said when things calm down, and I'm like, calm down, what are you talking about? Like, on my end, everything's calm. We can work on it right now, you know what I'm saying?
Naturally, Phil fucking assumed that Wings were talking about Phil's life and Phil's own circumstances. Wings' father recently passed away. Not that Phil would fucking care to even ask Wings how he's doing or how his family's fucking doing or anything, you know what I mean? No. Naturally, Phil's going to think, well, that doesn't affect me and my life whatsoever. You know? And also, Wings has a lot going on with the Lolcow podcast. Apparently got some big camping fucking trip going on soon or whatever, and which is sort of planning for that kind of content as well, I guess, you know? So, you know, big fucking deal. But yeah, Wings has told Phil eventually, look, when things calm down, aye, sure. And Phil was very impatient with saying, no, let's fucking date soon.
But it was confusing, but now it seems like things, you know, once things are better for him on his end, then we're going to talk about having him on the show, which I'm down for. I would love to have him on.
So it's confusing for Phil. Let's just clarify. It was confusing for Phil because when Phil was saying when things calm down, then sure, Phil was automatically assuming that Wings are talking about Phil's own life. Because Phil is that fucking self-centered a person, they couldn't fucking even imagine that someone else would have something else going on in their fucking life, which doesn't relate to him whatsoever. Phil thinks he's the fucking center of everyone's fucking universe.
On the show and have an interview. So we'll see about that. So possibly and likely a guest by the end of the month, a surprise guest. In early October, I've already got someone lined up as well. I got someone who I'm talking to behind the scenes who would be a fascinating guest I think everyone would enjoy for various reasons, but it's not locked in yet. And then I'm working with like Wings and a couple others. I also have someone who I want to be on the show, but they're very busy right now, and they said possibly near the end of the year. And I'm like, I'm willing to wait. That's cool. So anyway, there's stuff I'm working on, but I'll let you know again once we solidify it. Likely, you don't have to worry about this week. Maybe if possible near the end of the streaming week, because I'm here today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 8 straight days of streaming. Okay, so maybe by like the very end of this week would be the interview. If not, it would probably be, like I said, like very late or early October. This next interview. Okay. Okay. So there you go. So that's all positive stuff. Merch is coming soon. Maybe within a week, we'll see. I'm working on future interviews. I'm here 8 days this week. I'm excited for that. And stuff is moving. Stuff is a-moving. Let's just put it down. Okay?
Cares?
Now, in regards to my schedule and the games that I'm playing, very shortly, we may see like a shakeup. Okay, and here's why. Today, we're playing Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 after the podcast ends. And from what people are telling me, I'm going to finish the campaign today. Like, I'm actually going to wrap it up. So if we finish it, great. Then we can move on to something else, whether that's you want me to try the online play of it, or if you want me to move on to another game. Now, right now, the next major thing I'm planning on doing is playing with Terry Bogard in the Street Fighter 6 DLC coming out this coming Tuesday, the 24th. So maybe we could do a different game. And I was thinking, that game, The Casting of Frank Stone. It's a horror game based in the universe of Dead by Daylight. It's a game everyone wanted to see me play earlier this month, but because I was so busy with everything going on, I couldn't do it. So maybe that would be the next one. We'd be balancing that with Astrobot, with fighting game stuff. Okay? Anyway, so that's the next possible one. By the way, some tips are coming in, and once I finish the schedule, I will shout these out. Thank you, guys. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it will be the Marvel vs. Capcom collection returning. First time in a week I'm playing it. I played the heck out of it when it first came out, and then I stopped. I didn't play it for like a week. So I'll be playing that tonight on the late stream. Hopefully the collection works better. Some people are saying it is working better, simply because less people are playing, so the servers aren't as hammered. Well, if that's the way they got to do it, I would have preferred if they just patched it and made it work better, but I guess they had to wait for people to quit the game outright or something. I don't know, right? Tomorrow, on the daytime stream, it will be Astrobot. Continuing on, we're going to finish up World 3 and probably do the majority of World 4 out of 5. And then tomorrow night, for Friday Night Fights, I will bring back Street Fighter 6. I'm just not sure who to use. At this point, I think the last character I used was Honda, right? So now I'm wondering, should I bring back Blanca? Should I bring back Bison? Should I do Dalsim? I'm not sure. But I want to do Street Fighter 6 on Friday night. And then Saturday, this is where it's kind of up in the air right now. Because on Saturday, I'm not sure what to do on the day stream. It depends on if we want to see Warhammer or not. If not, then I probably want to start something new on Saturday. Whether it's, again, the casting of Frank Stone or something different. The question is, what should I do? And
I might stream on Saturday, by the way, because I don't think I'll be here on Sunday to stream. Because I'm, as things stand, I'm going to be busy on Sunday celebrating my anniversary. You know, love comes first and all that jazz. So yeah, I think I'm not going to be here on Sunday. So to make up for not being here on Sunday, I might stream on Saturday instead, just so I'm not away all fucking weekend, you know. So we'll see what we can do with that. But yeah, we're gonna be just gonna be a wee special anniversary, you know, just a wee thing. So yeah, there we go. Just so probably the anniversary is on the Monday essentially, you know, but we're going to celebrate on a Sunday just because, you know, the weekend. It's easier to do it the weekend. But yeah, so yeah, that's the plan anyway for me. So because I can't do Sunday, I'll probably do Saturday. So there you go. I'll let you know for sure properly tomorrow just to confirm that. So just there you go. Coraz was asking, does that count? Does what count? Was it Coraz that asked if it counted? Okay. Yeah. What do you mean? Does that count? What did Phil do? I just want to make sure I don't miss anything for the bingo card. You know, does what count? Did I miss something? Oh, never mind, Phil. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I'm not sure, but I want to do Street Fighter 6 on Friday night, and then Saturday. This is where it's kind of up in the air right now. Because on Saturday, I'm not sure what to do on the day stream. It depends on if we want to see Warhammer or not. If not, then I probably want to start something new on Saturday. Whether it's, again, the casting of Frank Stone or something different. The question is, what should I do? And then, Saturday night, what did I plan for Saturday night? I had it set. Hold on, let me find my own schedule. Now I'm forgetting.
I'm going to guess it's WWE Champions time.
I'm having a brain fart. This is what happens when you don't look at it for a couple of days. I had a day off. Here we go. So Saturday night. Oh, that's right. I want to do my first ever WWE.
Oh my gosh, Coraz, I thought I was missing something for the stream. Coraz was asking, if I asked if I bashed Phil's skull in with an actual Warhammer, if it counted as Warhammer 40k. I thought I was missing something, like, oh shit, did I miss a burp or did I miss a fucking beg or whatever? No, I just missed you fucking being an absolute maniacal, you know, hammer wielding lunatic. Just wanted to bash Phil's little brain in. Or, you know, if you bashed Phil's head in, would it be a brain or would it just be a little fucking IOU note from God?
Here we go. So Saturday night. Oh, that's right. I want to do my first ever WWE Champions weekend stream.
I was right. I actually called it. I actually said WWE. Okay, I mean, it's not the fucking biggest claim to fucking, you know, victory or whatever. Oh, look at me, I fucking know Phil's schedule better than him. It was naturally going to fucking be something like WWE Champions. I called that shit. I fucking said it's WWE Champions time, and lo and behold, it's WWE Champions time.
Because on the weekends is when all the events happen. So this weekend there'll be a special event taking place that's going to have a special mode called Faction Boss going on. I don't know if I'll be able to do it live because how many faction members will be online to do it together. Well, it's also the best time to play the game because it has like the best loots. Like the loot on the weekend will be the new characters for the month. So it'll be a great time to play on Saturday night. So there you go. And so that's special. That's something different, right? We haven't done that yet.
That's special, guys. Well, you guys get to feed my absolute crippling addiction on the weekend. Isn't that fun? You guys get to fucking enable my addiction that's been fucking crippling me and my fucking business and my family and my lifestyle for several years. So help me further feed my addiction more and more as I fucking spiral down this fucking, you know, I'll just plummet into my addiction some more. Honestly, the only thing that could fucking make this even more fucking, like, pathetic is if I started, you know, having that drink. So, like, you know, if we get $100 in tips, I'm going to start drinking gin or whatever.
Today's React Day. So all day long on Sunday, I'll be doing, React content, you know, on the DSP React channel. It'll be the weekly clip show DSP versus the internet, and on the late stream, Retro React to Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut. Then on Monday, we'll swing back to Astrobot, and we'll probably do, like, maybe more Marvel Collection that night. And then Tuesday...
You're not dropping Astrobot after it failed you? The streak died because of Astrobot. The streak died. You blamed Black Myth Wukong for killing this streak. So why aren't you blaming Astrobot for killing this streak? Little piggy? So who knows? Who knows Phil's fucking logic, but Astrobot does not get sent to the Shadow Realm. Also, god damn it, every fucking pause, I swear every single fucking pause is just... Oh, it's a blessing, a fucking curse. Every pause I do, it's just mere fucking thumbnail material. Mind you, it's really not me. It's Phil. Like people like some people claim I'm like incredible with a fucking pause game. Nah, it's just Phil Oh, fuck you. Let me try again. Phil's fucking face was so broken and weird it broke the fucking website. There we go. Just have to fucking force it through. But no, it's all fucking Phil. Yeah, anyone can pause anytime at Phil's fucking crap and it's like, oh god, it's a strange face. A strange gesture, a strange thing. And speaking of which, DSP has a new hype banner to advertise his new online store. He made sure to take a nice photo for the banner. So Tacozilla made us up, but this is a Tacozilla creation, in case you're wondering. So this is not genuine. This is not a real thing. This is just Tacozilla being funny. Online shop, DSP Gaming online store. A new store opening soon to help support Darkside Phil. Please buy a shirt to help support my family. I need that money, I really do. Bye. www.dspgamingstore.com. Jesus, man. Oh goddamn. Yeah, that was, yeah, Tacozilla's creation was so good. Bro side Phil thought you were serious at first. I mean, I thought I was serious way of trying to hide, but no. This shit looks legit. I'll just click on the link. Where's the link? Where's the link to here? Where's the link here? You let me click on this link so fucking much. Why won't you let me click on this fucking link to go to the store? Oh, it's a fake. Fuck me. Jesus. But cheers, Tacozilla, for that creation. You filled them all.
All day long will be Terry Bogard in Street Fighter 6, where I'll give him a fair shot. I'll see if he's good, see if I like him, and see if I want to try to get him to master or not. Okay? And then we still have Wednesday and Thursday. And again, it's up in the air because I'm not sure if I'm going to have an interview this week coming up or not. If not, then the day streams will just be more gameplay, whether it's more Astrobot or whatever. It'll probably be more Street Fighter 6, and whatever the new game is that I play, I'll probably play more as well. So it's going to be a pretty packed week of fun stuff, okay? That I think you guys will very much enjoy. Me too. Like, I'm looking forward to it. A long week of progress here on DSP Gaming. Cool.
Who fucking cares?
Okay.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
So before we get to any other topics, let's do shout-outs, shall we?
But Phil, what about your day off? We are so eager to know how incredible your day off was because your life is so full and meaningful. Please tell us about all the incredible things you did on your day off.
I start today with a $1 tip. Oh, and by the way, just for the record, the King streak did end back on Wednesday.
We know.
Burger
King.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
I'm curious this fucking big.
Hint. Tuesday. Wednesday. What is today? Today's Thursday. So it was Tuesday. I can't even remember what date it is anymore because my schedule keeps changing. So on Tuesday, the King streak ended at 12 during the Astrobot stream. But then on the late stream with WWE Champions, we hit the goal again. So obviously what we'd like to do is get it going again. So if you like the content, please support it. Please tip. Tipping helps a ton. And by getting that momentum back, we get things rolling, especially for an 8-day week. Think about it. That's a lot of streams. That's 16 streams. We could get 16 just this week coming up. So let's get the momentum back.
Well, Phil, technically you're on 1 already. So if you fucking hit every single stream this week before your next day off, it'd be 17 you'd be on. You dumb bastard.
Back, we already got 1. Let's get it to a real streak by hitting 2 as soon as possible today. Let's get some tips in here, all right? And by the way, we currently have almost 400 viewers. Thank you so much for that. Let's get some likes. We got 55 likes on the stream. If you're here for a fun podcast today, you're excited for the gaming news and the Ethan Ralph segment, please click the like button right now. Let's get the likes up and hit 100 likes, okay? The engagement is key on this channel. It's been helping a lot. Let's keep it going. And any contributions appreciated. Obviously, this whole membership gifting thing is confusing to me. Hopefully it works. Apparently it works on mobile, at least. But anything appreciated. Super chats, memberships, tips. But let's get the streak going back, okay? So our first tip today is a $1 tip. And it's from the Darkside Child Returns. Thank you for a little bit of an update there. Darkside Child Returns. We've been talking about a few things behind the scenes. And I appreciate that update. Thank you. I'll look into that later. I received another $1 tip. And the Darkside Child Returns. Regarding all this going on, I would recommend keeping and using social media platforms on mobile just in case. Yeah, I don't know. I usually have everything on everything. Like, no, I'm on X over here on this gaming PC. I'm on X over here on my desktop. I have X on my laptop. I have X on my phone. I have X everywhere. I can basically do it wherever I need to.
I have X everywhere. That's a fucking quote that can be taken out of context. Fucking Phil Burnell, the drug fucking lord. The king. The drug king. I've got X everywhere. I've got X over there. I've got X over there. I got fucking X fucking coming at the fucking walls.
Sometimes the various versions of these different things work completely differently, which is so bizarre, but it's true. Why is it that people can gift memberships only on mobile right now? Doesn't make any sense, you know? But anyway, thank you. Thank you for the tips. I received a $2 tip. You should get the guy you sold the Down from the Raptors account to on as a guest of the podcast. Number 1, I'm fairly certain that a person who purchased a game account on a mobile game does not want to be publicly known and harassed. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't know who it is because I didn't sell it directly to anyone. I sold it to someone.
What? So hold on. This story keeps making less and less sense. You know? Oh, that didn't make fucking much sense anyway. When fucking so remember the timeline events. Okay, let me very briefly go through the timeline events. Phil requested Scopley to change the name for him, and so it got changed to first the Gun Show 84 and then Down from the Rafters. And he still could not get away with fucking, you know, playing the game in secrecy and privacy. And then apparently he sold the account through some third-party website to an unknown person for an undisclosed amount of money. Then he went on side scrollers, okay, with an apparently brand new WWE Champions account to play for himself, to immediately start wailing again and keep feeding his addiction. So it's Phil's logic here. Remember, Phil's logic was he's been playing this game every single fucking day for 7 years, but apparently he sold that game right before the side scrollers interview. So by the time he was on side scrollers, he would have had a brand new account of unknown origin or whatever. But he was too afraid to show that brand new account to Stuttering Craig, which would have probably vindicated him somewhat to a degree, and would have fucking really put a spanner in the fucking arguments of detractors if he showed Stuttering Craig that his account on WWE Champions right then and there was not Down from the Rafters, which it wasn't at that time according to Phil Burnell's story. You understand why it's a bit confusing, the whole story, and when you line it up, it doesn't make sense. You know, like there's absolutely nothing stopping Phil Burnell at that point in time when Stuttering Craig asked him for a fucking screenshot of the game.
Oh my god, what's up?
And it doesn't make sense. You know, it's so confusing. Thank you very much to Cal Denson for super chat. It says this calls for a John Rambo style emoji. I don't think I'd be able to fucking get his nose to fit into it properly. You know what I mean? His nose is abnormally large. He's got a huge fucking nose. You can fucking smell the coffee in fucking Colombia with a nose like that. You know what I mean? So that'd be hard. That'd be a hard task to fucking day. You know. A John Rambo, I mean, he's got one big hooter, I must say. But yeah, maybe in future, who knows? Who knows?
Someone who then sold it to someone, you know, that's how it works. So,
but yeah, but that's the thing though. For somebody like Phil Burnell, who's claiming to be so fucking secretive and guarded with his fucking login details and his account details or whatever, you know what I mean? This is the person that said he's fucking terrified of fucking his information getting out there, because if anybody saw this information, it would lead to more information about Phil Burnell being exposed more and more and more and more and more. Okay? This is his argument for not fucking showing it in the first place, because if he did, it would mean that all the floodgates would open for detractors like us to be able to pour over all the fucking details and find out more about Phil Burnell and what he's been doing online and all his fucking mobile games. So, with that logic, he was perfectly fine selling it through a third-party website to somebody who doesn't know. I don't understand why he would trust them, but not anyone. It doesn't make sense. Phil's story, Phil's narrative about this whole situation makes no fucking sense. The most plausible explanation is often usually the correct one. Phil Burnell was, and still is Down from the Rafters. And fine, I'll get a screenshot. It's been approved by Steve and it's been approved by Vega, so I'll get a screenshot. Hang on. And then I think go here, go there we go, kind of stuff and data, there we go. And there we go. I mean, I genuinely think it could be interesting actually. I mean, can you imagine who would Phil ask? Oh, I found it Down from the Rafters. It's this guy here. It's probably fucking one of his like moderators. I was like, hi Phil, who I don't know in real life. Huge fan of person I don't know. Let me eat this towards Meester as well. The screenshot. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Fuck me, man. But yeah, it's get hell, man. Jesus. Let me just rewind it so we don't miss the context from the start of the question, the super chat.
My laptop, I have X on my phone. I believe differently, which is so bizarre. But anyway, thank you for the tips.
It is.
I received a $2 tip.
It is.
You should get the guy who sold the Down from the Rafters account to honest guest of the podcast. Number one, I'm fairly certain that a person who purchased a game account on a mobile game does not want to be publicly known and harassed. That's number one. Number two, I don't know who it is because I didn't sell it directly to anyone. I sold it to someone who then sold it to someone, you know? That's how it works. So that's a kind of a silly thing that you said there.
Is that how it works, by the way? Is that how it works on these third-party websites of fucking selling WWE Champions accounts on the black market? Or, I mean, no. I'm not going to call it the black market. Because it's Phil Burnell, because he's so special, because he's so synonymous with WWE Champions, I'm going to call it the ACK market. Dapper Dragon says, no, I've sold an account. It's not at all. So this narrative doesn't make sense on Phil Burnell because that's not how it works when you're selling these accounts. And John Chase says, 1, it's a lie. 2, it's a lie. Why are you always lying?
Really think that someone who bought an online mobile game account, right, to get a head start or whatever, is then going to want to be publicly known? Of course not.
Well, Phil, get a head start. You're really one of the strongest accounts on the fucking game. Your account from Down from the Rafters has like every single card ever apart from like 7. Like if you get Down from the Rafters opened up, hold on, give me a second. Let me fucking pull a shot up. Hold on. Down from the Rafters. Let's find them. There it fucking is. There's a fucking son of a bitch right there. Down from the Rafters. I found them, guys. Last active yesterday. What's his streak like? Has he still got a consecutive login streak? 2,422 days of consecutive logins. Phil's roster size is 596. Phil has one of the strongest rosters in the entire game. He's constantly and regularly in the top 100 lists of every fucking weekend event. And special and support has been good for him. So, it's just... it's insane. It really fucking is insane. Every fucking day he's playing this. Look at this shit. September 23rd events. Kings Weekly. There's an event called Kings Weekly. They've named an event after him. Or is it always called Kings Weekly? There's an event called Kings Weekly, apparently. Victory Tour. September 24th, 2024 at 12 PM. Kings Weekly Victory Tour. Ends on September 30th. Oh, he's going to fucking make a big song and dance with that. And they've named it after me. Me. Fuck off. But yeah, Phil Burnell, Down from the Rafters, still this guy, still the same person, still as, and forever will always be Down from the fucking Rafters. And it's a good point by Steve as well. I can't believe Skullplay haven't banned it. Surely someone has told him that Down from the Rafters has been sold and sent them clip of Phil saying that. I guess they're just massively fucking hypocritical and really fucking love getting tons of fucking money from Phil Burnell. Because it's why would they ban it though? Like they get like fucking you know, they've had tens of thousands of dollars from this one person who is willing to commit further tens of thousands of dollars to their fucking game. It's like Phil not banning Canadian Kirk because he keeps getting money from him. You know, like why would he ban Canadian Kirk? You should ban him for him, and Phil tells him to make a soccer account and keep supporting. So, that's just exactly, I mean, people who are greedy for money will just fucking not, you know, listen to their standards and morals or whatever, they'll just fucking make sure to keep getting that money.
What a silly thing to say. Okay. I received a $1 tip.
Ah, bastard. The event's been called Kings Weekly since it released, so it's always called, damn, I thought it was a special thing for Phil.
Darkside Child returns, thanks. No, we'll talk about this stuff later, okay? He's talking about all this stuff that obviously we don't want to talk about publicly yet. No, we'll talk about that later. Thank you for the $1 tip. Okay.
The person is talking to you about things happening behind the scenes, but are giving you money to talk about it. You're encouraging them to stop contributing, essentially, so you can talk to them after stream, where you wouldn't get support from them.
And I received a $2 tip. I like the interviews. For Street Fighter 6, I enjoy your games with Dalsum and Honda most. Keep on rocking. Thank you so much. That was another anonymous $2 tipper.
I keep on rocking on the X and Y axis.
We got the momentum going, right? We're at $7 in tips. So let's, the way that we've been actually getting...
Got the momentum going. Wow. We're almost in double digits, guys. Wow, the momentum's going. I beg some more so I can press the fucking beg button again.
A lot of hype and momentum. Is basically saying, hey, we got a $2 tipper as the top tipper. Who's going to be the $3 tipper that's going to unseat them and become the top tipper of the stream and sit on that throne, right? So who's it going to be? Right now, the top...
Sit on that throne. What a fucking throne. There is no fucking throne. You sit on a throne of lies. Well, cat's downstairs eating all the pies.
Tip is only $2. It's very easy to knock that person off of their pedestal and to get that whatchamacallit, notoriety, right? So who's gonna be?
Notoriety? Oh, for God's sake, why don't you fucking say so, guys? Notoriety's on the fucking line. What are you fucking waiting for? Do you want to fucking notice for notoriety on a stream with less than 500 fucking people? Just think of the notoriety you're getting, the exposure if people fucking see your fucking name on Phil Burnell's channel. He's going for a Renaissance, don't you fucking know?
Be the $3 tip. All right, let's get him in. Let's get it going. And I told you, I do live shout outs during the show. Hint. Absolutely, we will talk about it as it happens. I'll give you a live shout out, okay? And let's keep everything rolling. Now we're gonna move on to some news. But thank you guys. 67 likes. Let's get that up to 100. We're at 67. It's free. It's easy. Just click the like button. It helps the channel immensely. Let's do it, okay? Cool.
Nope.
Who fucking cares?
Let's start with gaming news today. So our first piece of news is bizarre to me anyway. But let's talk a little bit about it, okay?
Is it Nintendo suing the fucking, Pokemon My Guns thing, PAL player, whatever?
So number one on today's docket is my contents include DSP Gaming. Wait, no, that's not it. I'm reading the slide. Here it is. Nintendo is suing.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Pal World developer Pocket Pair. Yes, and by the way, this is way too stretched out, but actually kind of works for this website, so I'll leave it looking like this for now, but I'll probably fix it after. So you might say, what? Wait, what? Pal World? First of all, who's still talking about Pal World, right? No one. Pal World did really, really well in January and February of this year. It was the talk of the town, both on PC and on Xbox. This thing was the ultimate hybrid of Pokemon with other game franchises, right? It had guns. You could ride these things all over the place. It was zany and fun. And, people liked it for like, a month. And then much like all these memeable games, the game kind of just fizzled out. And people still play it, and there's still updates for it. But the player base definitely fell off. Like, we went from millions of players down to a small, respectable amount. But
there's 1 million, 1 down, 5 to go. Phil said his first million.
In honesty, that's probably what they were expecting to begin with. They probably weren't expecting it to get the viral popularity that it did. Okay? So, in regards to this, basically, everyone was wondering when this game came out, back in January, if they were going to get sued. By the way, hold on a second. We got to have a nice Jasper cam close-up. Jasper Kitty has entered the King's Court. What's up, Jasper? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Jasper?
Shut up, bitch!
He's here to grace us with his presence. The royal feline. He's so happy because the weather's cooler now. The windows are open, so there's fresh air in the house. He's in the windows. Oh, and by the way, something I should mention. I have finally ordered blackout curtains for the house, which means I will finally be able to have, like, the right lighting in here at all times. It will not heat up in here in the afternoons anymore when the sun is out. It's going to be so much better, because it's going to feel so comfy in here now, and I'll be able to have fresh air coming in. It's going to be great. So
wow, isn't that like fucking thousands of dollars, though? Going by your own fucking estimations from back in the fucking day. Like, I'm sure if you search Pig Go and type in blackout curtains, you're gonna fucking keep saying all the windows are special, unique, and custom windows, and I need to get specially adjusted, measured fucking blackout curtains for these special, unique windows of mine.
I ordered them. The only bummer is they're not gonna come till Monday, which means I probably can't even install them right away. I might have to wait all week. We'll have to see. But
wait, hold on. What do you mean you can't install them straight away? How long do you? How long? Well, installing curtains is like easy as fuck. I don't understand why it would take him. Oh my god. It's the easiest. Oh my fucking god. How can he? I don't know. Albert is a fucking master of taking a very simple fucking task and making it so much fucking more awkward without somebody holding his fucking little hand.
I'm excited for the blackout curtains. Once they arrive, it should actually aid the setup here in the office, make it more comfortable for me, to make the lighting better for you, for everything. It's gonna be a win-win-win. And he's gonna love that too, because he wants to go in these windows, but when the blinds are down, he can't. But if there's blackout curtains, then he can like jump behind the curtains. See? So there you go. That's coming. That's in play.
Who fucking cares?
So anyway, Jasper, I have to talk about Pal World now.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, allow me to swap back over. Jasper, I have to push this now. Let me push the button. He's rubbing the microphone with his face. Okay, so the question is, when this came out, this game in January, everyone said, dude, this is a blatant ripoff of Pokemon, right? Did we not? We all agreed. The characters, you could tell, were stolen from Pokemon, just slightly changed in minor ways, renamed and everything. But a lot of them had...
Oh, God.
Random Haitian DSP fan tipped £1. I see Jasper is in the room. Does that mean it's feasting with Phil already? For sure, I thought it was on the weekends.
FBI, open up!
Get that fucking fake news crap out of here. Fuck off. Jesus, man. Random Haitian DSP fan. Fucking sees a cat and fucking hunger strikes. Bloody hell. What the fuck? I can't actually fucking believe that like, they fucking got Trump to read that out like at a debate. Here's my opponent to try and become the leader of one of the most powerful countries in the world. Was that they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. It's like, well, wait, don't say that. It's not true. You dumb bastard. Oh my god. Nah. Biden's too old to rule, and Trump is definitely demonstrating that he's too old. I mean, these fucking old bastards are just fucking not fit for purpose. Yeah, some other fucking fucker in charge of the Republicans or whatever, because Trump's trying to desperately to hold on to power. Biden's doing the same. Biden's desperately trying to fucking hold on and all, you know what I mean? They're fucking both man. They really are. But you know what fucking taking politics anyway. They're all fucking just self-serving arseholes, you know what I mean? But it's... fucking... You can have fuck dive away however you fucking go for it, don't you?
We all agree the characters you could tell were stolen from Pokemon, just slightly changed in minor ways, renamed, everything, but a lot of them had the same abilities. It was very similar. And you're like, how are they going to get away with this, right? How are they essentially just very minorly tweaking the intellectual property and getting away with this? So everyone thought, literally everyone thought, man, they're going to be suing or get sued by Nintendo, right? Well, lo and behold, the game got super popular, sold millions of copies, and they didn't get sued by Nintendo.
Oh, there's a second million, 4 millions to go.
And the game continued to then kind of lose its viral popularity. And down to, like, now, it really is a shell of its former self. But again, the company's not sad. The company never expected it to be virally popular to begin with. So they're just happy for the sales they made. You know what I mean? So they're not upset that it's not as popular as it was in January and February. They're like, whatever. You know, even I checked it out for a couple of weeks, and I played it for a bit. I'm like, all right, it's played out now. You know, no reason to really play it anymore. I've kind of seen everything in the game. But apparently they're still adding expansions and all new modes and all of this, right? So here's the weirdest thing about this story, okay? I want to show you something. I'm using the wrong mouse. That's not going to work. It's never going to work if I use the wrong mouse. So hold on.
Dumbass.
Here's the real story, and this is why it's so weird. Please ignore all the ads on this stupid site. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are suing Pocket Pair for patent infringement.
By the way, that's Phil. Phil has scrolled too far down. That's not me on my stream not captioning this properly. Phil, you can barely do the fucking thing because Phil scrolled too far down. And you can see that, surely. Surely you can... I don't know, it's fucking idiot, man. What an idiot.
Stupid site. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are suing Pocket Pair for patent infringement related to Palworld, okay? That's
I must have fucking missed that episode where fucking Pikachu went and fucking gunned down everyone with a fucking Tech 9.
Man, is the weirdest part of this situation, okay? By the way, thank you to Dick Jones who just gifted 5 memberships to the community. Congrats to everyone who just got those this morning. Thank you so very much, guys, for supporting the channel. So why are we talking about patent infringement and what does that mean? Because here's the thing. Everyone thought that for sure this might be like a slam dunk case for Nintendo if it was about IP intellectual property being used, which would involve 2 things: copyright and trademark. So for example, I mean, Pikachu is a trademarked character by Nintendo. No one could just use Pikachu or the likeness of Pikachu in content without Nintendo's permission. Same thing with all the Pokemon, okay? So how did they get away with it? Well, they did these minor tweaks to the characters to claim that they're different. It looks similar, but it's not. They changed the appearance, they changed the name or whatever. But a lot of people, you could say that you can blatantly tell that they ripped it off. This would maybe be something to go to court for.
You mean like a Philomania logo, where it looks very similar to an old, previously established logo, but because the fucking P got slightly amended, you think it's completely fucking perfectly brand new? You mean that sort of thing?
That's not what they're suing over. Nintendo is suing them over patent infringement. If you don't know what that means, all right, patent infringement means that basically there's some kind of a process or a product or something that Nintendo is claiming the rights to. Like, we own the rights to this particular game mechanic, and therefore you can't use that game mechanic in your game. We patented it. And so we're suing you because you stole or you're using something that's patented by us. They're actually not saying that any of the characters or intellectual property are the issue. They're saying something about the gameplay elements of Palworld that they patented that's been stolen. Now, here's the thing. There have been other games like Pokemon before, and none of them got sued for patent infringement, right? Like, people have told me about other games before, like Ghost Trick and stuff like that, where you can hatch and raise a monster or a yokai or a ghost or whatever it is as a pet, and then they fight for you and all that. So it's not like this formula hasn't been used before by another company. So the question is that what's patented? Like, what is patented in or by Nintendo that Palworld is using that they think that they can now sue Pocket Pair? It's confusing, right?
Was that a suppressed burp by any chance?
Used before by another company. So the question is that what's patented? Like, what is patented in by Nintendo that Palworld is using that they think that they can now sue Pocket Pair? It's
no burp, sadly.
It's confusing, right? And in fact, Palworld responded overnight, right here, and yeah, I got.
Oh, Phil said in fact, that's not a fucking bingo. Hooray.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. Fix this. I have it all stretched out because I was playing WWE Champions the other night. Hold on 1 second here.
You know, Phil, you could just like right click on the screen and just fucking save fit the screen. It would save time. You could just like right click on the source in OBS, and there's an option for like fucking fit the screen.
That's better. So basically, Palworld developer Pocket Pair responds saying, we don't know what patents we're even accused of infringing. They don't know. They're confused. They're saying they weren't notified by Nintendo what patents that they've infringed on. See, so here you go. Here's an example. That's the character from Pokemon. That's the character from Palworld. And you can tell it's basically the same character. All they did is they tweaked the appearance a little bit, right? And the characters have very similar movesets and act the same almost. So they're almost identical.
But not really. I mean, I don't know about the movesets, but in terms of the look, I would say it's not. It's not that we just made this character a certain different colour, so that'll do. No, there's clearly enough differences in the design. There is a difference between the two characters, but it seems to have a lot more flair to the hair, if that makes sense. You know what I mean, it's not just like 4 spikes in this one over here. This one has like fucking edges here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's multiple more. The ears are completely different fucking shape as well. The eye colour, the eyes look fucking different. You know, the feet look, the paws were look different as well. This is like, you know, the claws are more exposed. This one, it's like you can't even see claws. The tail as well. I mean, this one, I don't know. It's clearly, I mean, was it an influence in some capacity? Potentially. But it's not a fucking copy and paste job. I'll not just fucking tweak one thing here. Oh, done. It's just, no. It's to me, it all depends on how the character plays, I think, as well. That's probably the big thing.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Ira, for the super chat, who says, I read through all TPC patents from 2006. Aside from Pikachu Power Armor, the infringing patent could be how you capture monsters in the Legends games. So the patent is on the capturing process in these games. Isn't the capturing process you beat the shite out of them until they get knackered, and you just fucking throw something at them to collect them? You just fucking wail on this fucking poor animal until it's almost dead. It's like, yeah, fucking grab that son bitch. And it's like, yeah, it's mine now. I just spent the last 10 minutes beating the crap at you, but now you're gonna fucking love me. Thank you, monster. I don't know how these games fucking work, but to me, isn't that kind of process how it's meant to go anyway?
But technically, if they tweaked it enough, they can kind of get away with it, right? So, yeah, look, regarding the lawsuit, yesterday a lawsuit was filed against our company for patent infringement. We received notice of this lawsuit and will begin the appropriate legal proceedings. But we were unaware of the specific patents that we were accused of being infringing on. And we haven't even been notified of such details. So basically, Nintendo comes out and publicly announces we're suing Pocket Pair, but didn't tell Pocket Pair what they're suing them for. Do you think that's the right way to do it? Like, if you're going to sue someone, right? Wouldn't you just, like, tell the person you're suing first what's going on before you publicly announce your intentions to sue someone? Like, this reminds me of my detractors being so stupid. That fucking dumbass, super crazy idiot.
Excuse me? Excuse me? The fuck do we do now?
Oh, I'm going to sue Phil. Okay, well, what are you suing him for? Well, here it is, and there's no case whatsoever. The guy's an idiot, right? So everyone laughs at him. You're a fucking moron. You're never going to sue Phil. Even if you do, the lawyer's going to take your money, and no case will ever appear. But I'm confused. Again, Nintendo seems to be going about this the most ass-backward way. They publicly announced to the world we're suing Pocket Pair for patent infringement, but you didn't tell them what they infringed. Nor did you tell us, for that matter. Like, Nintendo didn't actually say, oh, here's the patents they infringed. They're just saying we're suing. So if you're going to make the big public to-do about it, why don't you tell us what's going on, right? So IGN, this is an IGN article, IGN asked experts, could this possibly work, this lawsuit? Peter Lewin, video game lawyer at Wigan, told IGN much would depend on which country Nintendo pursued legal action, given the differences in IP law across the globe. The US, for example, has a notoriously permissive fair use defense, which might have influenced where Nintendo used sued Pocket.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat, who says, I wonder if the $1 trillion company Microsoft will step in to save the Pal World devs. Microsoft and Nintendo have a good relationship, so who knows? I mean, that's a potential thing. That's definitely a fucking potential thing for sure, and that's an interesting point as well. I brought up in the article there about where Nintendo would actually try and sue this, because it's like, obviously different countries have their own different laws and interpretations of laws and the legality of it all. You know, it's an interesting thing for sure, and maybe Nintendo are just trying to encourage the creators of Palworld to discontinue with the threat of legal action, and hope that it won't, you know, just to scare them off. You know, sometimes people will file lawsuits, or companies will file lawsuits, not intending for it to go all the way to fucking court, but just to scare them enough, essentially, to scare the person they want to scare into fucking stopping doing what they're doing. A lot of times, that's I may be wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere that there's a lot of lawsuits out there that don't actually fucking make it to court, because it gets settled beforehand, because either the person they're trying to sue just says, okay, I'm not going to do this, I'll stop doing what I'm doing, or they might settle out of court, you know, like Disney fucking trying to do all the time.
Which is an IP law across the globe. US, for example, has a notoriously permissive fair use defense, which might have influenced where Nintendo used a sued Pocket Pair. Nintendo's lawsuit was filed in the Tokyo District Court. Sam Castry, a copyright lawyer and avid Pokemon player, told IGN there was the potential for a court order that would block Pocket Pair from selling Palworld, but cast doubt on the likelihood of a lawsuit. That analysis, however, was in the context of a lawsuit based on copyright infringement. Nintendo's lawsuit alleges patent infringement, while the company still has yet to detail which patents. So, what? Again, it seems like they screwed this up, right? It seems like they screwed the whole thing up. They don't know what they're doing. If you're going to have this lawsuit, then say what you're doing. Don't say you're doing it, but then hide the information. It's bizarre. Then again, if it's in the Tokyo court, maybe Japan law is very different. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm certainly have no versing whatsoever, no knowledge of how law works in Japan. But yeah, it is interesting that they filed this in the Tokyo District Court.
Nintendo are a Japanese-based company, so it makes sense to me that they fucking want to keep that lawsuit within Japan, you know, try and protect their own intellectual property or whatever. And also, maybe they think home ground advantage of trying to get some sort of victory for them, you know what I mean? But well, it seems, I mean, Nintendo are notoriously fucking litigious with these kind of things. It kind of reminds me of like the Chinese, you know how in China there's like, you know, I'm sorry, as soon as I fucking said that, I just fucking thought of Phil. In China, they say Chicka Chang. No. But in China, though, they fucking basically rip off different fucking companies all the time, whether it's manufacturing cars or technology or whatever. There's always fucking copy, you know, blatant fucking stolen intellectual properties from, like, you know, Japan and America or whatever, you know what I mean? And they're developing this shit in China, but because they're based in China and developing in China, and they can't, it's like the Western companies can't take them to court because they're based in China, and they always basically side on the Chinese company saying that's is fine, if that makes sense. There's notoriously a big problem for that, especially with things like you know, developing cars, for example, you know what I mean, in China. But that's also, the Chinese is, it's a communist state, I mean, so it's a complete different, you know, kettle of fish in a situation. But you get what I'm saying, no, different countries have their own different interpretations and different laws and how they, you know, they choose to fucking enact those laws.
Oh my dog, what's up?
And thank you to Ira for the super chat, who says, remember when Sega patented big yellow arrows? Has that got anything to do with Crazy Taxi by any chance? Because if it is, I might recall that. Was that to do with Crazy Taxi, or is that a different thing?
That means the world to me when I get a message like that.
Sega, we're in charge of all the big yellow arrows. All the big yellow arrows belong to us.
And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up a little bit.
Jesus Christ, man. And it was to do with, like, yeah, I think I fucking kind of remember that.
All the shit that happened.
And Mister, if you want to find out about how litigious Apple can be about some things, search their lawsuit against a company that had a pear logo. They were very upset that it's a different company. That I don't think they even fucking dealt with technology where, but a company was called Pear, and the logo, they said they stole the leaf from the fruit from Apple. Something like that. It's fucking bizarre. And Steve also has a fucking back in the day thing that says, remember when Namco patented minigames on loading screens? Simpler times. Nowadays everyone just fucking wants to sue everyone for fucking being all the same.
Okay. All right. So more updates on that as it becomes available. In the meantime, basically for Pocket, what are they called? Pocket Pair. That's the name of the company. Pocket Pair, it's business as usual. They outright said,
yeah, Phil said business, finally.
Burger.
But goddamn time.
5 in a row. That's concerning. We're gonna keep selling. We're gonna keep updating. We're gonna keep acting like the product. There's nothing wrong with it. Until we're told otherwise. So there you go. All right. Quick shout out here to Don McLean, who did a €5 super chat and says, Boss Man Jack was arrested today and will likely be gone for years. DSP outlives another, and also it's time to take the name and become Boss Man Phil. Who the hell is Boss Man Jack? What are you talking about? I have no clue who that person is. Well, thank you, Don, for the super chat.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Carl Denson for the super chat, who says it can have an impact. Look at the UK with their iPhone charger. Because of our Western European friends, we all have to use USB-C chargers now. I didn't realise that. That's a knock-on effect of that. Is this a whole bloody Brexit thing? Don't remind me of the fucking Brexit thing. You know, it was like the other day, yesterday was like the 10-year anniversary of the referendum that Scotland held of whether they want to be independent or not. And like, you know, a lot of people that are trying to argue for Scotland to fucking stay in the UK were constantly getting told by people like, guys, the best way to guarantee staying in the EU is to stay a part of the United Kingdom. If Scotland go independent, they will no longer be in the EU. So if Scotland want to stay in the EU, they must fucking vote against independence. And a lot of Scottish people were actually persuaded by such arguments and thought, okay, then fair enough. So 55% of the population of Scotland voted to remain in the UK. A year or two later, the UK dragged Scotland at the EU, despite over 60% of the country saying we want to stay in the EU. So it's like it felt like there was some deceivement there. But yeah, fuck me, man. Brexit's been a fucking nightmare for so many people. Even the people that fucking voted for it, a lot of them are fucking regretting it. But yeah, that's just politics. It's easy to rant about politics. No, we play bingo to get away from the curse of real life shit. Isn't that? Fuck you, politics. I'm in a good mood. I'm not working again until Monday. Sorry, until October. Monday. I'm off work until October. I'm off for the rest of the fucking month. No work, paid fucking leave. I'm in a happy fucking mood. Name will work for me for a while, not a shit, you know. I got my anniversary coming up as well. My fucking anniversary. I'm gonna be celebrating that on Sunday and Monday, not jazz. It's gonna be good times. The hell in a fucking curse of politics dragging us all down and fucking making us all feel miserable. We're here to fucking laugh at Phil and have a good fucking time laughing at Phil and trying to get a full house in a fucking bingo. But then never mind all this politics guff.
I get the feeling this is something that it probably has to do with one of these people in the sector, as they say, that I don't know anything about, and literally, you know, I don't know anything at all.
And he's talking about Boss Man Jack there, by the way, who the super chat was about. And Phil's like, I don't know who that is. I have a feeling he's a lol cow.
He's a gambling streamer? That doesn't sound like a good idea, a gambling streamer.
Phil, do you not realise what your WWE Champion streams are all about? Seriously? That is like a real moment right there.
Whatever, never heard of him. I'm sure, it sounds like a Kino Casino deal, so I'm sure, you know, when they come back, we'll probably be hearing all about this, right? Thank you, Don, for the super chat. Now, guys, first of all, no one has tipped $3 to unseat the top tipper of $2. Come on, let's get someone right now. Just do a $3 tip, become the new top tipper. Let's get to the $10 and keep it rolling, all right? Also, we're at 79 likes, guys. Let's get this up to 100 likes. We have over 300 viewers, almost 400. Let's get this up to 100 likes for the 400 viewers, okay? All right, that was our first story down. If there's more information about this, I'll let you know. Our second story is quite interesting, okay? Quite interesting. Hold on one second. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
So YouTube announced something new. New topic, everybody. YouTube announced something new during my day off. Are you shocked that they announced something during my day off? They always do. Like, everything happens during my day off. There's gonna be a new system on YouTube soon called Hype. Okay. And at first people were misunderstanding what it is, but this guy, Greg Eisenberg, broke this down really well in a tweet, and I wanted to talk about it here today. Okay. So here's how this new YouTube Hype system is gonna work. I'm gonna read his tweet. YouTube just announced a new thing called Hype, and it's low-key genius. Imagine that you're scrolling and seeing a wonderful video from a small creator. You want to do more than just like or share, enter Hype. Here's how it works. You'll get 3 hypes a week to boost videos that you dig. It's like a supercharged upvote. More hypes means a higher on a special leaderboard. Okay, so there's going to be some special leaderboard that's going to be created by YouTube. But here's the thing. It only works for creators under 500,000 subs and vids less than a week old. Okay? Plus, there's a small creator bonus so the little guys can compete. Here's why this is smart. First, it turns passive viewers into active supporters. People want to support the up-and-comers. 2, gives smaller creators a shot at blowing up. 3, YouTube gets more engagement without messing with the algorithm. Now, that I don't understand. Because no matter what, it has to mess with the algorithm. Even if this is a different algorithm, it's still going to affect what videos are shown in recommended and stuff like that. So this confuses me because it will mess with the algorithm. I think he's a little off base there. And 4, promotes niches, so everyone isn't watching the same thing, increase watch time. In just the first 4 weeks of our beta test in Turkey, Taiwan, and Brazil, users hyped over 5 million times across more than 50,000 unique channels, said the YouTube.
Oh, so close to 6 million. So close to 6 million, but it's 5 million. That is our 3rd million that Phil has said, though, so we're 3 more millions away from, you know, that free space and enjoying the short.
It's not about killing the big creators. Not good, because, you know, I'm so worried about those big creators getting killed. I mean, they're really suffering, I know. It's about giving the underdogs a chance to...
Phil, your channel is over 200,000 subscribers. You're not a small creator. Although this will actually be applicable to you. You'll be fucking begging people to fucking upvote you. You will be begging your entire audience to fucking boost you. Oh my god. I just freaking realised that. Phil will be fucking... Oh, we've got a new fucking thing to beg for. We're begging for memberships, we're begging for super chats, we're begging for fucking cat treats on throne, we're begging for fucking, you know, Patreons, shit, whatever. We're begging for fucking support across the 2 other YouTube channels, and now we're fucking gonna be begging, as well as for tips as well, and now you got to fucking be begging for, wait for it, super boosting Phil's channel. There's 400 people there. If every single person super boosted my channel, it would be so good for me and so robust for me.
To be seen. Exactly. The problem right now is with the way that YouTube changed their algorithm over the years, it only will help a certain group of creators who game the system. There's literally no way to get your videos seen on YouTube unless you're also trying to game the system. I mean, fucking Mr. Beast, literally that's all he does. He games the YouTube system every fucking day with everything he does. And it just works because YouTube is too fucking ignorant to realize that immoral people are gaming their system constantly. You know, the guy, we watched an interview with the guy who's the head of the YouTube algorithm a few months ago on my React channel, and the guy was the most fucking book smart dunce I've ever seen. Everything he understood was book smarts, zero street smarts, zero understanding that there's malicious people out there abusing YouTube every day because his system is so abusable, and he's so...
Phil, but you also abuse YouTube for your own personal financial gain. That is how you fucking got so fucking, you know, in the situation you're in the first place. Look, Phil Burnell, remember, fucking exploited YouTube by mass uploading every single bit of fucking horrible content you could fucking think of because he was getting paid per views. Now, that's not really YouTube to blame for that. It's essentially Machinima to blame for that, because Machinima were dumb enough to give Phil Burnell that kind of contract. Phil manipulated the crap out of that contract. You know, he abused the ever-loving shit out of that and squeezed every single possible penny from that contract, that views-based contract. So Phil would fucking do things like, I'm going to record myself eating a burger. I'm going to record myself opening a game. I'm going to record myself doing some preview for the week ahead. I'm going to record myself, you know, watching TV. You know, here's me browsing the channel and all that shit. You know, Phil would upload the most basic ass-thing content, but it got views. And so therefore, he spammed the ever-loving shit out of his fucking channel. More views, more money. Phil Burnell gained his fucking system and fucking made bank doing it. So it's fucking hypocritical for him to fucking complain about other content creators fucking basically trying to fucking learn the, you know, the YouTube system to so in depthly, you know, and so deeply that they fucking get a good understanding of how it works. I don't like Mr. Beast, but the effort that they put into trying to fucking stay on top is impressive. I've got to give him that. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of time and effort dedicated to the fucking craft. You know? And it's like, I don't like the content, I don't fucking watch the content, but clearly they're fucking, they know what they're fucking doing to get the fucking attention. You know? But that's what I'm saying though, it's like, and that's just basically Phil displaying his jealousy. Because these big, massive content creators are the prominent fucking people on YouTube when he used to be that kind of person. But remember Phil's claim to fames? If fucking had a, you know, I was in #1 like funniest, you know, comedian style content creator watched that day or whatever. It's on his Dark Side Phil channel. Hold on, give me a second. Let's go to his Dark Side Phil channel. Because it has his fucking list here, his fucking huge ass list or whatever. Where's his channel? Where's this fucking fuck me, I'll just filter by channels. Where is Dark Side Phil? There you are, you prick. Found him. Look at this shit. The best honours so far. Phil used to be so prominent back in the day on YouTube. He was #2 most viewed today. That's not most viewed in a certain category. Phil, at one point in time, on the 25th of February 2010, he was the second most viewed person that day on YouTube. He was a #1 most viewed today under comedians on the 8th of March 2010. For the 23rd time. #11 most viewed this week on the 16th of June 2009. #2 most viewed this week, 4th time, comedians, 16th of August 2009. He was so proud of all this shit. And Phil Burnell was so prominent on YouTube because of the way he fucking made his content. He was just mass uploading every single fucking possible video again. He just spammed it the fucking arse. It was like crazy. It was just all this fucking raw content because Phil was too fucking lazy to edit. So he just stopped and started recording every 10-minute segments from fucking throwing other videos on YouTube. This obviously predates fucking DSP Gaming. This is before DSP Gaming. And it's just, he was so proud of this shit, man. He fucking had his little the honours wall or whatever. Fuck me, man.
Boss.
Oops, pressed the wrong button, but it's so funny. Damn boss button. But yeah, Phil has gained the system so much in the past, so it's fucking, it's sheer hypocrisy for him to cry about other fucking people knowing how to fucking, you know, tweak the circumstances to their own, you know, benefits, when that used to be Phil Burnell.
So ignorant, he can't figure that out. Anyway, so yeah, so here we go. It's currently being tested. Let's be real, social's been feeling stale. Same big account, same content, rinse and repeat. Yeah. So like I said, only the same accounts get highlighted on YouTube now. This is well documented that the way the algorithm works, these big time guys have found ways to continuously game the system, so they get all the attention. You know, something just happened. I didn't highlight this tweet, but this is an example of it. So someone who's like a YouTube guy who makes videos made a video. Why is McDonald's so expensive now? Okay, why is it so expensive? It's a documentary. I think it's like a half an hour long. It got around 300,000 views. It took 5 days for Asmongold to finally get wind of it. Asmongold reacted to the entire video. Asmongold's video has over 1 million views. The guy who made the video has gotten no more views because.
So yeah, there's been a lot of videos, to be fair. I mean, it's kind of, but that's 4 millions. We're 2 more millions away from a free space. But to be fair, there have been other content creators that have covered this in a lot of detail. I don't watch their stuff anymore, but Dark Viper AU did an interesting thing where he really broke down the very minutiae of why React content is broken. Like, so if I search a bastard, Dark Viper AU, I don't really watch the shit anymore, but they still made content that was pretty interesting about it, you know, where it's like if I just type in the word React. Yeah, Reactors, the professional parasites featuring Asmongold and XQC, and he covered and why this is the one. This one here.
Hello everyone, welcome to the introductory video.
Shut up, fuck's sake. He made a whole bunch of fucking videos breaking down why React content actually hurts smaller content creators, and it's not like they don't get fucking much of a boost at all, whatever. And he has like he talks about fucking information, whatever, he got graphs, whatever, charts, whatever. And he has all sorts of wee explanations. He breaks it down or whatever. There's multiple parts as well, as I said. You know what I mean? He's got a whole fucking playlist of a shit, you know. How people lie to defend reactors, how socialists made capitalism. He's got all this fucking. He's got a whole bunch of fucking videos on a whole topic essentially. You know what I mean? Where he fucking broke down bit by bit and video by video. So yeah, and
Asmongold.
This is an hour long. This part's like a fucking hour long, and it's like one of those things where it's like. He really tries to fucking break it down, and it's like I think he had like a fucking graph at one point, you know, try to fucking or a fucking picture in paint to try and break down why, you know, it doesn't help the smaller content creators and all that shit, you know. I'm just trying to fucking find it. Where there's a certain point I remember where it's like the explanation with the figures and charts or whatever. Can't really fucking find it when I'm trying to scroll through very quickly, or whatever. But yeah, it's. As I said though, he covers it quite a lot. Are there 14 videos per chance asked me starting? It's 8. There's 8 videos. It's not quite 14 long. 14 pages. But yeah. But yeah, he basically just says like React content, you know, big reactors reacting to small channels, it does not usually help the smaller content creators. And he's been saying that for like a year or two, you know, to be fair. But yeah, there's something to that though, where the smaller content creators get fuck all usually. In terms of, they get exposure. They get paid in exposure, which doesn't help them whatsoever because that doesn't really help them get exposed.
Basically, everyone just went to watch Asmongold watch it instead of watching the guy's video because Asmongold's channel is higher up in the YouTube algorithm, so his reaction shows up before the guy's video.
Then, logically speaking, then Phil, you can make the point then that Phil's documentary, June the King's documentary on Phil Burnell did not hit 1 million views yet because his channel took away some of those viewers. Because Phil reacted to it. You could make that argument. Using Phil's logic.
So everyone just watches the Asmongold react. So the guy worked his ass off to make a great documentary, and Asmongold gets all the credit for it. How fucked up is that? So, yeah, I mean, that's how YouTube works. The algorithm's fucked, okay? So, when you think, yeah, everything's feeling stale, it's just the same account you see all the time. That's because it's true.
And this is why, by the way, so sometimes when I am showing off someone's video on here, especially if it's a detractor made video, this is why I sometimes only show some of it. And I'll encourage you guys, if you like what you see, go watch the rest of it, linked in, you know, things like that. This is why I don't watch, you know, sometimes, you know, if it, I mean, I date for like Memology, sometimes I watch the whole thing, but they get fucking tons of views anyway, so I don't think it'll hurt them too much, you know. But yeah, this is why I often try and just show you guys like a small part of some videos, especially if it's trying to make content, especially if they put a lot of time into creating that content. This is why I will kind of encourage you guys, hey, I'll show you guys some of this little video. You guys want to see the rest of it, links in the chat where, you know what I mean, so you guys can go yourselves directly to their channel, to the person that made it. Instead of watching it here, you can watch it directly on their channel and give them the attention and the views and the engagement that they deserve, you know. That's, to me, that's the best way to go about it. I hate these kind of, I mean, I agree with Phil when he says that people like Asmongold, who watched the entire fucking thing while barely reacting to the fucking thing. and they get all the attention for it. They get all the engagement for it, you know, by fucking just watching the entire thing. And it's like, what's the? It does. I'm saying, like, they should. If they had any decency about them, they would like watch parts of it, you know, or watch the most popular part of his videos to, you know, highlight that to their audience, and then encourage their audience, guys, you want to check the rest of it, here's a link to it, you know. But no, they watch the whole goddamn thing because they don't have any content of their own to create, so they're making content off other people's work, which is what Phil is doing. You could argue that I'm doing that as well with Phil's content right now, doing bingo, but you know, that's just, yeah, that's I don't know. That's another fucking argument altogether.
Once you're into that algorithm, you will forever be in it as long as you continue to put out similar content and game that system. You will never be kicked out. And that's why the same people are on top constantly, and you never see newcomers there. You never see a new video get fleshed out. It's the same shit every day. The same shit shoveling, right?
If that was true, I don't actually agree with that. And you want to know why I don't agree with it? Because I've been on YouTube as a consumer of YouTube content for a long fucking time. And I've seen big content creators basically get big, be big, and then they fucking kind of fade into some obscurity. And I've also seen some people within the last few years rise in prominence. And there's a whole bunch of them, you know, we can think of from back in the fucking day, like years and years and years ago. When Minecraft was a fucking juggernaut of content creation, or, you know, Captain Sparkles was a massive content creator at one point in time. They were fucking making all this fucking, you know, this hype, you know, Minecraft content and all that shit. You know, their numbers were incredible and all that shit. And then within the last, like, I don't hear from them anymore. I'm not sure if they're even doing content anymore. They might just be fucking enjoying life for all I fucking know. You know, but things like that. But Speed, I show Speed as well. To me, there's somewhat. I know Speed's been around for a good while, like, you know, a few years, but they're somebody who, like, Logan Paul was quite big when I Show Speed was nobody had heard of him. KSI was fucking was huge still, you know, when I Show Speed was not around. Mr. Beast was fucking huge on YouTube, and nobody had heard of I Show Speed, and yet I Show Speed managed to fucking find a way from going unheard of and unknown to being on, you know, being known. So, no, it's not a case of, oh, it's like the exclusive, you know, members only club where once you're in there, you're there forever. I wouldn't say that's the case, because there have been plenty of content creators who have made it and then just vanish.
So, here you go. Either don't get seen or you go ballistic. Exactly. Either you're not known or you blow up, and when you blow up, it's rare because it's usually the same people. Hype is like CPR for the internet dream. Suddenly that person making weird videos in their bedroom could be tomorrow's viral sensation, just like the good old days. Like, literally, that's how YouTube started. YouTube, your TV channel, because you didn't have any way to produce high quality videos because you're just someone who maybe has talent or expertise in something, but you're not rich. You don't have a business to make videos. So instead, you just put your video out on YouTube and hope that it gets noticed, because the algorithm used to work that way back then. It doesn't anymore, since they changed the entire site so many times. I can see a hype-like feature for platforms like X and Twitter too, so I hope it takes off. It's about keeping the internet weird, creative, and unpredictable. Now, what it is, it's about keeping the internet interesting because it's people who are genuine, okay? Here's the real problem of what's happened with YouTube over the years. Literally, the top content is fake. Okay, Mr. Beast's content is 100% fucking fake. There's not a single video he does that's real. It's all staged. It's all bullshit. People are trying to sue him now for reasons like this. It's all crap. It has no value whatsoever, but it's presented to be real, so people think it's real, watch it, are fooled, and the guy's a ridiculously rich individual because of this, because he's a fucking a charlatan, okay? He is the internet's biggest charlatan at this point, and YouTube doesn't care. YouTube just pushes fake content over and over and over just because it's big or it's popular, or because the person behind it is rich and can produce high-quality content, and then it gets that push. It's bullshit. YouTube used to be, these videos would be caught by a few people. Oh, that's interesting. Then it would get a few more eyes. Then it would get a few more eyes. Then word of mouth. Then the algorithm would start to give it a push. And so it would show up in related or in a trending topic or even on the front page for a minute. And more people would see it. Then it would grow more. Literally, this never happens anymore. It's literally the same people are in the algorithm and never get kicked out. And since they game the system with the same way to stay there, they never leave. Okay? It has to change because it is stale now. I mean, YouTube used to be exciting. YouTube is fucking stale as shit. The entire site is the same crap regurgitated over and over. One person does a topic, 72 more people have to do the same topic. And they all say the same shit, make the same points. There's not a iota of originality in any of the shit they do. Everyone does.
But Phil, you're doing that right now because everyone else fucking can't say this kind of same shit already. Because they've covered this kind of thing already. This is... DSP News is essentially Phil doing exactly that. So why is it fine for him to fucking do it but not everyone else? You know? He's basically adding fuel to the fire. He's complaining about the fucking fire while pouring a whole bunch of fucking more fuel in it, making the fire bigger. He sees a problem, he's calling it a problem, but he's also contributing to the fucking problem by being exactly the thing he's complaining about. I mean, I'm surprised he's not fucking mentioned the whole thing where KSI, Mr. Beast, and Logan Paul have teamed up to take on Lunchables. They're trying to fucking promote some sort of fucking alternative to Lunchables, you know. And I think a content creator who does Minecraft, Dan TM or something like that, called out Logan Paul for saying, like, you know, calm the fuck down. And the internet, fucking Logan Paul's been getting pelters from the internet, you know, and people are calling into, like, it's all a bunch of fucking strange shit going on. So yeah, it's. And yeah, Ira says Logan, KSI, and Beast are now selling lead in Lunchables. Well, wasn't there like lead in fucking what do you call it, Prime, or is that something mistake? I'm not sure if that's true or not. I can't mind. There was I know there's been accusations, whatever. Personally, I've never drank Prime. I've never felt the need to drink Prime. I don't really care about Prime. I don't know if Prime is good or not, but I don't care about drinking it either. Don't need it, you know. We've got Iron Brew here, so I'm all good.
Does a stunt video, everyone does a staged challenge video, everyone does this, and it's all the same crap. And that's YouTube doesn't care. And the real sad fact is, these advertisers, right? The reason that YouTube lost so much advertisement revenue over the years is because their algorithms are fucking terrible. It's literally the only reason. The ads get put on the worst videos, the dumbest videos, the videos that these advertisers will never make money on, right? So let's say, for example, all right, you're a life insurance company, and you want to advertise on YouTube. You really think if your ad gets put on a Mr. Beast video that a single fucking person watching that video is going to buy life insurance? Mr. Beast videos are for children. Dumb children at that. People who are very gullible, who think that he's real, right? So, but that's what happens. The fucking ads just get put wherever, and these companies don't get anything out of it, so they're like, well, fuck it, I don't want to advertise on YouTube anymore. That's what happened in the big exodus of 2017, the big, adpocalypse, is that these advertisers analyzed the effectiveness of their advertisements on YouTube and found that in general, the ads are being put on videos they would never want to advertise on. Some kid saying racist shit, a guy talking about terrorism and actually condoning it, right? Oh, no, here's a Starbucks ad. Like, what the fuck is this? So that's what happened, is basically the advertisers saw that Walmart, Starbucks, the biggest advertisers on the planet, and said, fuck this site, we're out of here. And then boom, overnight, no one can make a living on ads anymore because YouTube is so lazy. They just run these fucking algorithms. They don't test shit, and they just expect it's going to run the whole site. And that's how the site runs. It's pathetic. So
at least they didn't fucking blame us for this time. He blames YouTube for fucking not being able to rely on ad revenue. Usually it's our fucking fault. But in this case, we're not getting the blame for this time.
Now, in the last 7 years, what's happened is the big dogs found the ways to game the system, get in its good graces, and then stay there, and no one else can even be seen. So this hype system could be a way that small-time creators can get noticed again. And I emphasize could, because here's the problem. YouTube is not trustworthy. These people, again, are book smart, but not street smart. They can code, but they have absolutely no way to know how it will actually apply to the real use of the site. They have the best of intentions, but man, it's like they don't live in the trenches, like those of us who operate YouTube channels for a living. So they don't know what—
They don't live in the trenches. Probably live in the fucking private gated community, the Snortfort.
Changes really will happen. They're not working with the site every day. They're not running their own individual YouTube channels to test the features. They just code them. So who knows what can happen with this hype thing? It could work perfectly. It could be completely backfire. You never know. For someone like me, yeah, this could help. For those of you who really like my content, right? So I get hundreds of people on my streams every day, and I get thousands of people watching my videos on demand. If every one of you every week chose one of my videos and used your hypes for those videos, I could be propelled to a new level where I'm showing up on related pages, and then all of a sudden, my channel gets a boost. I'll give you an example. When the Fallout 4 update happened earlier this year, okay? I played Fallout 4 before the update was out by a couple of days, but I still was able to play it at 60 frames on my Xbox Series X because it has this thing called a game boost or whatever.
Is he actually about to fucking promote him clickbaiting and tricking people into fucking going to his video? Pretend they had a fucking update patch earlier. Oh my god. Phil lied to the internet about him having the update early and got a ton of fucking views, and then claimed he didn't fucking put things in the title to clickbait it.
So I used it, and because Fallout 4 was in the algorithm, and because I played it at that time, part 1 of that playthrough got something like 30,000 views overnight. It was crazy. Like overnight, it got 30,000 views.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
All because—
So hold on. He is claiming that because he put the words Fallout in the title and played Fallout, and it was a part of the algorithm, it got tons of fucking views. Do I need to find this, Phil? Hold on. Let's just search Fallout 4. Shush, Phil. So here we go. This was Phil's 35,000 views it ended on, by the way. 35,000 views. 60 frames of nuclear fun. Time for a new modern run. Part 1 Fallout 4. The next gen run 2024. Pretty sure this had a different title back in the day. I'm pretty sure this... Look at this shit. So, note, after Part 2, Part 3 and onward feature a new current gen patch on an Xbox Series XS. I feel like this had a previous title. Feel like, hold on, give me a second here. Let me think. Is there any easy way to determine what old YouTube video titles were called? Because this has changed over the years. This has changed. Well, years. This has changed over months, sorry. This is not the title it was before. I think, let me think here. I have an idea. I have an idea for how I can find out the truth. But for me to try and find it, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy some otters. I'll be right back while I try and find this. Give me like fucking 2 minutes.
Since I moved out here to the West Coast, there is not a real authentic East Coast Italian style pizza out here. Would you like to have a pizza party with me? Mamma mia, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Turn on the ovens, mozzarella, and delicious. Make it a dollar, roll it out, toss it in. Pizza pie, make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie, Felipe, pizza pie. Pizza pie, delicious pizza pie. Pizza pie. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Salvano cheese. Salvano greasy shit. Crazy meat. Weird sauce. The sauce has these big chunks of tomato that are very well seasoned that are really good. Turn on the ovens and burn all the pizzas. Mamma mia! Make it a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Turn on the ovens. Mozzarella. And delicious. Make it a dollar. Roll it out. Toss it in. Pizza pie. Make it a pizza pie. Greasy shit. Pizza pie. Felipe. Pizza pie. Weird sauce. Pizza pie. Delicious. Pizza pie. Pizza pie. Pizza pie.
Alright, I went to like my old stream. So Phil called us, remember, Phil called us, this is the original title. 60 frames of nuclear fun, time for a new modern run. Part 1 Fallout 4, the next gen run, 2024. He claims this is the next gen version of the game, essentially. This is like bingo from the 26th of April, a day later, you know? But because he had his titled as like the next gen run, it was like completely misleading, and he got like 25,000 views in a day because of it, for fuck's sake. And it's like, yeah, it was the biggest fucking bit of clickbait ever, you know? You fooled so many fucking people into thinking that he's like, well, look at this shit. How is this the next gen update, Lamal? It looks the exact same 2015 built. You know, people got tricked by Phil into clicking this fucking video because they thought it was an earlier version of the next gen update gameplay being available. So he completely tricked people into thinking his content was involved in the next gen update. But his argument for getting tons of views in that video, his logic and rationale is this.
Fallout 4 before the update was out by a couple of days, but I still was able to play it at 60 frames on my Xbox Series X because it has this thing called a game boost or whatever. So I used it, and because Fallout 4 was in the algorithm, and because I played it at that time, part 1 of that playthrough got something like 30,000 views overnight. It was crazy. Like overnight, it got 30,000 views. All because it just shot into the algorithm. It was on like the featured gaming page. So if just a few of my videos would show up featured, I could actually be relevant again to a mainstream audience. The problem is YouTube doesn't do that shit. They don't care. But with this hype feature, if it does actually work, that could happen. But here's the other problem, all right? What if that applies to everyone? What do I mean by that? If this system works like this, right? What this means is that basically people are going to apply this to everyone who they like under 500,000 subs. So if all the viewers of all under 500K channels all use this practice, right? Then everyone's going to get boosted equally, in which case does it even help anyone, right? It would be like we're all getting the boost instead of no one. It's a weird system because I get it. Like I understand it.
So you're complaining about the fact that it's a level playing field for people under 500,000 subscribers. Why is that a bad thing? Is Phil seriously upset that he's not getting special treatment because everyone else has the same possibility of getting boosted?
Again, we want to be fair. Our algorithm is fair. Your algorithm's not fair at all. Your algorithm's insanely broken and stupid and only applies to a select few. But with this system, you can say, well, everyone could get those hype boosts or whatever. You're right, but if everyone gets them at the same time, then does anyone really get a boost, right? And I guess the other question is, you know, what will happen? Like, how do you get featured? Is it its own area? Hype, YouTube hype. Check out these channels and it's its own section. Because how do you think Mr. Beast is going to feel if his latest, you know, stunt, prank, stupid video actually gets pushed down on the featured page, and some nobody with 2,000 subscribers gets their video featured above him. Right? I mean, that'd be insane. So I guess we're going to see what happens, right? I guess we'll see. This is interesting. At the very least, I'd like to see how this works. Because here's the thing. A lot of people say stuff to me like, well, aren't you afraid that this could backfire for you? There's no way. I have a core fan base that watch my stuff and enjoy my stuff no matter what. I'm not afraid that any feature is going to push me further down. I don't get big view boosts because of being promoted on YouTube. Do you understand? It's not like, oh no, Phil, now your featured status will go away because others are going to get it. I don't get it. I don't get it now. So I am where I am. Without that, I'm going to be fine. You understand? But, you know, will it affect me positively or negatively? I don't know. It would be cool if they had like an actual date when they're going to implement this. But they don't, I don't think. So I guess we'll see what happens. If anything, man, this would be good for gaming channels on YouTube because gaming channels on YouTube don't get any featured status at all. They tried the whole YouTube gaming thing and it flopped miserably. YouTube put no real effort into it and it didn't amount to anything. So maybe this could actually boost gamers again. I don't know. Certainly I would like that, but I don't think, I mean, like for me, I'm always so skeptical about this stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm just, will it work? Will it not work? I don't know. It doesn't really matter either way, but let's see. If I could get a boost from it, that would be great. And trust me, well, guys, when this happens, I will absolutely let you guys know. Please use your hypes on my videos, whichever ones you like for the week, you know? Hint, hint. Okay. All right. Some quick shout outs. Darjack says that they're saying it's going to be sometime near the end of the year. Okay. I guess we'll have to follow up on that. All right. First of all, we've hit 100 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate that very much. Over 400 viewers now. Let's keep.
Now, so I think it was a guy called Ian earlier on in here who was asking what is a Y or a T-pose. This.
I guess we'll have to follow up on that. All right. First of all, we've hit 100 likes. Thank you.
This is the Y pose. As you can see, it looks like he's fucking posing in the shape of a Y. Now, if his arms are lower down, completely horizontal, out of the way, in the shape of a T, that would be the T pose. So if Phil does a prolonged T pose or a Y pose, we get to tick off that square. And lo and behold, he's done it here to celebrate getting likes.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Somebody did ask out on what is a Y or a T pose, and I answered it. I tried to answer as fairly as possible and said it's when Phil does a Y or a T pose. It's kind of self-explanatory, but maybe they went aware. Maybe they didn't know what Phil Burnell was like in terms of the things he does. Avalanche is saying, if you think about it, it's a praise the sun pose too. But Phil burns in the sun. His precious pale, thin-ass skin can't handle the sun. That's why he's getting blackout curtains. What is a Y pose? Praise the sun. True, yeah.
You guys for the likes. I appreciate that very much. Over 400 viewers now. Let's keep that going. If you're here on the podcast and you haven't yet, please click the like button. Let's get it to 150 likes. Thank you for the few super chats and thanks for the 10 gifted memberships so far. Right now, let's do some shout outs for tips, shall we? So we have a $2.01 tipper. Now, why on earth you couldn't tip $3? I mean, at this point, come on now. So it's Adam. Adam tipped $2.01 and says, am I the new top tipper now? I mean, technically you are, Adam, but you couldn't do the 3. All right. I get it. Well, thank you, Adam. You would be the top tipper. However, someone did actually do better than that. Someone did a $4.20 tip. From Troll 101, I seethe, I coom, I cope, the king cannot be stopped. Wow. Well, Troll 101, thank you for becoming the top tipper of the day with a $4.20 tip. Let's get you up on the leaderboard. Now we're 13 bucks in tips, and now the question is, who's going to unseat Troll 101? Hint, hint. Who will be the $5 tipper that will become the next new highest tipper of the day? We will find out shortly, I'm sure. And I received a $1 tip from a troll. So I just ignore them and I tell them to kiss my hairy ass. All right. Cool. All right. Good stuff. Let's continue. We have another gaming story to cover today. You ready for this? So, I clicked the wrong thing. So, PlayStation this morning announced a special 30 years of PlayStation.
I've seen this on side scrollers out on. They're basically hyping up the PlayStation 5 by making it look like the PlayStation 1 in terms of like the color scheme. Hoping it'll probably maybe get some sales or whatever.
Product line, and this is it right here. So it includes the PlayStation 5 Pro, the PlayStation 5 Slim, plus I think this is the Edge controller, which I don't really know the difference between the Edge and the standard controller. This is supposed to be the standard, this is supposed to be the Edge, and I guess this is the, what do you call this thing? The thing that you can play your PS5 over the places in your house without a TV. So there you go. You didn't notice, none of them have a disc drive. All products sold separately. Limited edition console design takes PS5 back to the early days of PlayStation. Their 30th anniversary, December 3rd, 1994, is when PlayStation 1 was originally released. So, highly limited supply in the following options, okay? So this is the PlayStation 5 Pro console. Can I be honest? This is hideous. These stupid ridges or whatever. You know, that stuff is for, like, it's a spoiler on a car. It's supposed to make it more aerodynamic, or, like, you see that on the side of...
Phil, spoilers on cars are usually extremely important to fucking make sure the car stays on the fucking road. That's kind of the primary function for these fucking really fast cars. You know, if you're going a certain fucking speed, the spoiler will fucking engage and it'll fucking stop the car from just fucking flying the fuck off the road if you're going high speeds.
Of like a boat or like a jet ski. Why the fuck do you need that on the side of the PlayStation exactly? Are you going to be throwing your PlayStation 5 Pro down the hall and it needs to be more aerodynamic? Like, what exactly is the purpose of the racing stripe?
It could be a fucking vents or something. It could be a way to fucking like let... I don't fucking know. I imagine there's a purpose to it though. I imagine there's a purpose for that particular design being the way it is. I'm sure they didn't just fucking think to themselves, let's pretend that Wolverine fucking attacked this console. Nah. And exactly. The talk says you're thinking of go faster stripes, so he really is. He really is thinking that.
On the side of it. Right? Like, I don't really get that at all. So they're showing you the controllers, the case for the controller. Yes, they're even going to sell the disc drive, apparently, I guess in gray. I don't know what color it actually is normally. And the stand in gray as well. And they can take a look. So these are, I'm not even kidding you, these are cable ties. Yes, they're going to give you cable ties. A PlayStation sticker. And a USB cable that looks like a classic PS1 memory card. All that is, of course, is a piece of plastic. You know, it doesn't have any purpose, but they're trying to be fancy with this stuff and say, oh, look, you're going to have, like, it's all nostalgia, right? With that USB cable. So that's the stuff.
Ah, memory cards, those were the fucking days. Ah, good stuff indeed. You younger bastards don't know our fucking pain of like, oh shit, we need to fucking delete something from the memory card so we can fucking save this fucking thing. You youngsters don't understand the suffering we had. Then again, even before memory cards, but there was a time when there was no memory cards. You basically had fucking one chance to win and done a goddamn fucking game. And as Steve points out, that's the old controller cable. Yep, that's exactly what it was. That is the old controller cable. This is not a shape of a memory card, by the way. This is what the old controller cables are like. You just kind of plugged it in as well. That's the size they were. Minus the USB fucking thing at the end. So Quid says cartridges had saves. Not well. I played on. So for me anyway, I was Commodore 64 and then Sega Mega Drive, where there was no save functionality. So you booted up the game and you had one chance to fucking win, and that was it. The concept of like saving games when I got a PlayStation, that blew my fucking mind. Oh, we can save our progress in games and all that shit. Yes, you could leave it on, but no. If you had your own TV in your own room, yes, you could fucking leave it on. But if you have to fucking borrow the family TV to fucking play our games and like, oh, it's time to fucking watch EastEnders, stop playing the fucking Sonic or whatever. No. Not everyone had that chance to fucking, not everyone had the luxury to leave it on running non-stop. Exactly, yeah. It's just, it depends how you grew up, I guess, you know, but yeah. Oh, bloody hell, it was good shit though, good shit. Leave it on. If you had your own TV in your own room, perhaps, aye, but you had multiple televisions, you must be rich. Kinda, yeah. I mean, fuck me. Anyway, though, but yeah, this is good nostalgia. The PlayStation, great nostalgia. Although I'm more nostalgic with the PS2 because to me that was like the ultimate. That was the best. That was a golden era of gaming, in my opinion. When the PS2 came out and some of the games that came out for the PS2, that was the fucking golden era. But the PlayStation as well. That was special as well, the PlayStation.
Stuff that they're offering. The PlayStation 5 Pro console, 30th anniversary limited bundle. So it comes with a 2 TB SSD, the Wi-Fi, a DualSense wireless controller, a DualSense Edge wireless controller. Wait a minute, no, what are they talking about? That's not. Oh, it's a bundle. This is the special bundle. Comes with all of it. So you get a regular DualSense controller, an Edge controller, a charging station, and a console cover with a disc drive, but the disc drive is sold separately. So you don't get the disc drive. You'll get a cover to have the disc drive, but it doesn't come with it. Yeah, and it comes with a vertical stand and these special collector's items. Controller-style cable connecting housing.
Controller style, fantastic, fucking great. Dapper Dragon says saves on cartridges were great when you'd go rent a game and see what saves were on the game. Fuck me, I didn't experience that personally. I didn't experience that. I can remember people freaking the fuck out when playing Metal Gear Solid 1 on the PlayStation 1. It was just called Metal Gear Solid. I don't think it was called Metal Gear Solid 1. It was just called Metal Gear Solid. The 3D version of Metal Gear Solid. It's like, oh, this is incredible. It looks amazing and all that shit, you know? And like, oh, and it's like, the boss is reading your fucking games. It's like, it's reading your memory card data. Fucking Psycho Mantis or whatever is fucking reading all the games you got saved. And it's like, as long as there were other Konami games, the boss would have something to say about the actual games you fucking had in your memory card. I don't think it fucking had comments about any other games by other developers, but they had comments to say about other Konami games, which was just like the most bizarre thing. Yeah, back when because you had Alicia them. I could say, but yeah, the old Psycho Mantis boss fight. Yeah, how do you fucking solve this problem? You're reading all your inputs. Just plug a controller into controller port 2. Fucking good times.
4 PlayStation symbol ties, a PlayStation sticker, limited edition PlayStation poster, one of 30 randomized designs, and a paper clip. A paper clip that is shaped like the PlayStation symbol. Right? Wow. How exciting. A paper clip. Now we're talking. So, and then they're going to do this bundle, which is just the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, which comes with the console with a 1 terabyte SSD, with 1 DualSense controller, and the console cover, and a vertical stand, and again with this stuff here. Okay? They're also going to sell the PlayStation Portal remote player that looks like a PS1 edition.
Oh, what was that pause? Was that a burp?
Okay. They're also going to sell...
No, it wasn't a burp.
The PlayStation Portal remote player that looks like the PS1 edition. Okay. They also have a DualSense Edge. Now, I don't know the difference between the Edge and the regular. It looks like it has some extra stuff down here. I don't know if those are extra buttons. What's hilarious is that they put the symbols on the touchpad like it's a big deal. Like, look, this touchpad's going to be exactly the same. It looks to me like the D-pad's the same, the triggers are the same. The only difference I see is on the underside, apparently there's these buttons, right? Okay, so there you go. It looks like just like my Elite 2 controller, my Xbox Elite 2 controller, apparently this one has the swappable components. It has some swappable thumbsticks and things that can stick out from the bottom. So that's really, it appears to be like just very similar to mine, right? It definitely looks similar. So, okay. And then here's the standard one. Oops, I didn't mean to... Yes. Yeah, see? Okay. So they're saying all of this stuff is going to be out on November 21st. Coincidentally, it's exactly the same day as the PS5 Pro launches, right? There's only going to be 12,300 units of the PlayStation 5 Pro console 30th Anniversary Limited Edition bundle available for consumers to purchase with limited edition numbers etched into the unit. The number represents a month and date of the first PlayStation console launch. So essentially what this is going to do, this is going to create demand for the PS5 Pro when a lot of people were speculating consumers really don't want the PS5 Pro, right? Like it's so expensive, $700, that a normal person doesn't want it. Now you notice they didn't mention a price, right? I'm gonna guess. This is a guess. You can say, you know, whether you agree or not. And by the way, here's all the boxes for this stuff. They look like the classic PS1 boxes and accessories. I'm going to guess that for this bundle, this one right here, where is it? Where did it go? Where's the bundle? Oh, I was in the wrong one. Here we go. So for this bundle, where you get the standard controller, the Edge controller, the case, the stand, and the...
So how much do you think Phil's going to guesstimate? I'm personally going to guesstimate because it's 700 for the normal default PS5 Pro. So this special edition bundle with all this cool extra shit to it, I'm going to guesstimate it's going to be 1,200. I've got a feeling it's going to be quite steeper, you know. It's a special limited edition, you know what I mean? It's different, yeah. I'm going to say 1,200. I was tempted to say 1,400, but nah, I think it's going to be 1,200. But anyway, is this Phil's guess here? What do you think Phil's going to guess?
Console.
So people are saying 900, 1,000, 1,500. I think Phil will guess like 1,000 at least.
Console alone is $799, right? But you're getting 2 controllers and one is the more expensive controller. I'm going to guess that's $1,000. That's my...
Well, there you go.
My guess. $1,000 for that bundle. And I guarantee you it will sell because, you know, even if people don't buy it, the scalpers will. Because there's only 12,300 of them in the world. This would absolutely be a collector's item. And people are going to want it. Even regardless if they end up playing games on it, they're going to want this as part of their collections, right?
Phil's like, oh, I don't understand why people would get this ads to throwing list. Jasper wants it.
So I would say this bundle will sell well. Just this bundle. As for the standard PS5 Pro, I don't know. Again, I feel like scalpers are going to go crazy for them, thinking they can resell them. I'm not so sure that the PS5 Pro is going to sell as well as Sony wants. I definitely can see this bundle selling very well. And selling out, like, right away. So, if you're interested, so what do I think of it? Honestly, I like the aesthetics of it because it's very retro. It looks just like the PS1. I just don't like the silly racing stripes on the side of the PS5 Pro. I think that's ugly. But outside of that, I do like the look, the visual appeal of the PS1-like accessories. Like, if I were to buy another PS5 controller, I'd probably see if I could get one of those. Like, why wouldn't I want one of those? That's kind of nice looking, right? Okay. Cool. So let's do some more shout-outs, and then I guess we're going to watch this Ethan Ralph video finally. Let's see, S12...
How far am I behind, Phil? By the way, how far? I am 56 minutes behind. Fuck me, how did I get so far behind? Alright, at time, Cook.
3 did a €10 super chat and says, sorry this wasn't asked before, I couldn't find your answer. Do you know the Russian blogger Lincoln Simpson? He says he's your biggest fan in Russia. Can you say hi to him? Someone named Lincoln Simpson used to be like someone who would comment on my videos back in the day. And I believe that they used to like write to me on my forums. And I do believe at one point they pledged either to Patreon or something like that. But this was like a ridiculously long time ago. Okay. I've had absolutely no interaction with this person in so long. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who they are or anything like that. No, I'm not aware of them being a blogger in Russia or anything like that. But that's my only knowledge of them. I have no clue if this person still watches my content or gives a crap about me. I mean, I've been around for 16 years. This person...
Hang on. Phil is talking about somebody used to follow his stuff and content who's now a blogger in Russia. The only person that I was aware of that Phil talked to who had like Russian roots was like his old... basically, somebody was in charge of the kind of hate forums and the website in general. There was like, you know, because it's Phil's fucking website, but he had some sort of person to basically do all the tech stuff for it. The guy was called Onyx, ONYX, you know, and I think he had like Russian roots or whatever. So, like, yeah, it's just kind of strange coincidence that he's talking about this other person as well that also seems to have gone down the Russian route of being a blogger in Russia.
Like I said, I think there used to be like over a decade ago. Used to be someone who would be involved in some stuff, you know? Now what the heck just happened? Oh, it worked. Never mind. I'm reading the wrong spot. Okay, so thank you for the super chat. And I received a $2 tip from Game Master. He says, I'm 2 hours into the Dead Rising remake. My opinion of this so far. The graphics are amazing. The RE engine looks well. Frank's voice actor is way better than his voice in Dead Rising 4. It has autosaves. It's slightly easier. You level up faster, but the game is still hard to a degree. My favorite skin for Frank is the 2006 skin that you transformed to 2006 Frank. I'm liking it so far. At least $50, not 70. I've heard that the game does not run very well. Like, I saw some graphic comparisons. They were actually showing, like, the original version's intro where the gas station explodes versus the modern one. And apparently the modern one, the graphics are terrible. But I don't know. Like, for me, I don't really care about it because it's a remake. And right now, I'm already backlogged on, like, new games to play rather than worrying about every remake. And I've already played the Dead...
But Phil, you say that, but you're fucking playing the way champions and you're playing Street Fighter 6. Make it make sense.
Rising remake, so it's like, do I really want to play the remake of the remake at this point? I don't think so. But I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it. And, you know, thank you for the tip. So, guys, we're going to get to the Ethan Ralph thing right now. But, FYI, $15 in tips. Let's keep that rolling. Let's hit the king streak again today. Let's get it going again. Top tipper is only $4.20. Let's get a $5 tip in by the end of the podcast and get at least a new top tipper, okay? Thanks to everyone here chilling. Wow, over 460 viewers and climbing. 114 likes. Guys, let's get that to 150. If you're here on the stream and having a good time, just click the like button. It helps a ton with engagement, all right? All right, finally I can do this. Finally, someone found it for me because I didn't even know where this was. Okay, I was looking all over the place for it.
And lo and behold, it was on Ethan Ralph's own Twitter channel where Phil would not go to.
It's a week old at this point, which is hilarious because I didn't even know it happened, okay? So as you guys know, basically this guy, Ethan Ralph, apparently thinks that I've like been shitting on him constantly because trolls apparently made a fake YouTube account that looks like mine but isn't me. Not YouTube account, excuse me, a fake Twitter account that looks like mine but isn't me. And so apparently he thought that I was shitting on him and he got all upset about it and shit. And then he was like, oh, fuck DSP, I'm gonna get this guy. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. Like, I literally don't know who you are. I saw maybe one clip or two clips of this guy during my first Kino Casino appearance over a month ago. But again, I know next to nothing about Ethan Ralph at all. People have mentioned him in my content, like in my streams every once in a while. Would you go on Killstream or whatever? I was like, I don't even know what that is. What are you talking about? Right? So, in regards to this, I guess what happened was a week ago. All right. I had just said, I'm going to do an experiment. And I said, Ethan Ralph, just on my timeline on X to see what would happen. And I got over 500 likes and everything. It was wild, the amount of interaction that the tweet got. And I was like, I don't know why. I just don't understand because I don't know this guy, right? Apparently, he made a video that day. And this is the video. And I've been looking for it. I couldn't find it. And then someone finally sent it to me. I'm like, about time. I couldn't find this damn thing. All right. So I'm just going to watch it.
It's on his own channel on Twitter. Look, you are on his channel, his X account, where he has a bunch of these fucking videos about you on there. You assumed that he was going to respond directly to your fucking tweet when you didn't even tag him. You're a lazy bastard. You're too goddamn lazy.
You know, honest reaction. I swear to you, I haven't seen this yet. I don't know what is in this 6-minute clip, and I don't even know if this is just a clip that's put on Twitter or if this is like there was a longer show and this is just a part of it. It's only 6.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
2 minutes. It's kind of weird to only do a 6-minute clip. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Oh, by the way, hold on. I received another tip, $4.21 from Adam, who says top tipper finally, laughing out loud. I guess you are, Adam. But again, you didn't do a $5 tip. You did a $4.21 tip, which is very bizarre. I'll play the $4.20 animation for you regardless. Hint, hint. Thank you, Adam. Okay. All right. Now we really need someone to do a $5 tip to become the real top tipper and to get us into the 20s. All right, so let's get a $5 tipper during the segment. How about that? Okay, so...
Jesus fucking Christ, Phil. Stop fucking begging so profusely. It is unbelievable how much he fucking begs. But there you go, I'm really fucking surprised at this point. It's just more content, you know, for these compilations where Phil fucking begs every fucking second in the fucking stream.
I want to see what this is about. Let's just find, again, first time hearing it from this guy. Let's see what.
Hold on. So Phil was tagged. Phil was actually tagged in a fucking video back last week on September 12th, and Phil's like, I can't find this video anywhere. He's how did he not see it when he was tagged? He has no, he's seen this. Bullshit. If I can't find it anywhere, it's gone.
What he has to say. That's the wrong mouse.
Phil, you are a real piece.
Hold on. Too loud. It was way too loud. Try it again. Hold on.
Phil, you are a real piece of shit.
Oh, good.
You know, you could have just told the truth about spending, I don't even know, what, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on.
No. It's like 4 million at this point, right? I think I spent 4, 5, 6 million.
Phil just said 6 million. Phil just actually said 6 million. Hold on. Let's clarify that.
$1,000, $40,000 on.
No. It's like 4 million at this point, right? I think I spent 4, 5, 6 million.
6 million. Steve, are you there? Put down the Lucozade. Get back here, because we got a free space and a shot for you to enjoy. Someone drag that fucker back here so he can fucking enjoy a shot. We can't play if it's Steve. It's fucking one. It's the whole reason he comes here, for fuck's sake. We need to wait for Steve to get back so we can play the fucking clip. Someone wake his arse up if I fucking fell asleep again. Damn it. I'll give someone try and dry. I don't, how do you summon Steve? How do you summon a Steve? A wild Steve? Hold on, is it a what is he? What is punished Steven? It's at punished. At punished. It's why did I not see his Twitter account? Isn't it at punished Steve or something? But for whatever reason, it's no fucking show. I follow him on Twitter as well. Like he liked one of my tweets earlier on. You know what I mean? Earlier on today. It was this tweet. He liked this tweet earlier on. A bunch of fucking people liked it, whatever, including Steve. Steve's one of the fucking people liked it. But for whatever reason, I can't fucking find the bastard on. When I try to at him, there's like punish Steve. Nope. Damn. How do we summon him?
Alright, I'm done. I'm done.
I
understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just do that and hope he'll see it. Fucking hell. Steve, get back to Bingo. I have summoned him. Hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. Jesus Christ, man. Let's watch Phil reacting to Ethan Ralph, but we got a free space and a clip waiting for us if fucking Steve wakes the fuck up. But let's just get back to Phil reacting to Ethan Ralph for now.
On WWE Champions, which is what I'm assuming he's talking about.
Fucking gotcha game. And I'm a lifelong wrestling fan, by the way, but I would never.
Did it mute? Hold on.
A fucking gotcha game.
It muted. What did he say? It muted. I couldn't even hear what he said.
And I'm a lifelong wrestling fan.
Why is it in black and white? Why is the video in black and white, but the logo in the upper left-hand corner has color?
Probably just, you know, artistic choice. Kind of like how the movie, what was the movie where, there's been a couple of movies with that kind of effect, isn't there? Where it's like, you know, LA Car Noir, this kind of thing is all black and white, but the blood's all red. You see the very blood of your, you know, Sin City. That's the movie I was thinking of, Sin City. But yeah, it's just a choice. It's an artistic choice. Schindler's List as well. Schindler's List, the exact same thing. The wee girl in the red dress. Yeah, that movie. That movie's fucking too good. But yeah.
What? I don't get it. Why is it in black and white? I'm very NWO. It's an NWO video. It's very weird. Okay.
But I would never get sucked into something like that because it makes no sense. It's not fun.
All right, hold on.
I'm a wrestling fan, by the way, but I would never get sucked into something like that because it makes no sense. It's not fun. It's just stupid. But you could have told the truth this whole fucking time. And so now that you
is this the quality of his video, or did this X do this? Because look how bad it is. It's like pixelated and shit. See that? That's just like a really low bitrate video. It looks so crappy. But again, this could just maybe he uploaded it to X and that's what it looks like shit on X. I don't know. I've never put a video on X, so I'm trying to play.
Tell the truth. You expect some I don't know, you know, letter from the Pope.
What is he talking about? Does anyone know what he's talking about? So he's mad that I lied about playing WWE Champions. And now he's mad that I admitted that I played WWE Champion. What is he talking about? I don't even understand what he's talking about.
To absolve you from your crimes.
What crimes? I played a mobile game. What crimes is he talking about exactly?
And I don't consider it a crime. I consider it being.
It doesn't matter what's considered. What you consider it. It's not a crime to spend your own money on something. Like, what is he talking about?
It wasn't really your money though, because you were fucking begging your audience fucking time and time again, please guys, I'm desperate to pay my fucking bills, hashtag save the fucking house or whatever. You were fucking telling your audience you were fucking basically living paycheck to paycheck. I missed a stream, so now I can't fucking survive. I need funds for my fucking day off, not shit. I've got 2 big bills coming up, you know. You were lying and deceiving your audience as to what you're fucking putting that money towards. So that wasn't really your fucking money to... People were fucking giving you money, thinking you fucking really needed it when the whole time you're fucking just wailing away on a fucking mobile game.
You're a fucking mark.
This guy must be a big wrestling fan because you hear the terminology he's using. He's calling you're a mark, right? And that is a wrestling term, right? It is. It's a wrestling term for someone who kind of like believes everything in wrestling, and it has different meanings.
Just fucking Christ, I thought I paused for too fucking much. Let the guy fucking talk, Phil.
But it's not. It's definitely not known as a positive term. It's definitely a derogatory term towards someone who's like really either gullible or stupid or falls for stuff. You're a mark. Get it? It's been a derogatory term for a while. So
fucking loser. You've already been proven to be that throughout your whole career. That's you, Bill Burnell, the mark, the loser.
He hasn't said anything yet. All he said is it's stupid that you played a mobile game and spent money on it and you're a loser. Okay, so this is like what 5 zillion others, especially my very, very intelligent detractor community, have said over the years. So I'm just wondering, like, what actually is his problem with me if he has one? That's what I'm looking for here. Let's keep going.
The freak, the absolute dumbass.
Okay.
I can't even imagine. Like, look, I spent a lot of money on, whores and drugs and...
Wait. He spent a lot of money on whores and drugs, and he's publicly admitting this, right? And he's criticizing me for spending money on a video game, but he just publicly admitted that he spends his money on whores and drugs.
Well, just because he did something wrong doesn't make the thing he did right. They're both dumb. Basically, he realizes dumb ways to fucking spend money on because he's done dumb things to spend money on. You know, you blowing thousands of fucking dollars on WWE champions is dumb as hell. Ethan Ralph spending fucking thousands of money on like whores and drugs or whatever, dumb as hell.
Well, like what? What are you talking about? What? So here's a bunch of things that I've done way worse than you. But man, I'm really upset that you spent your money legally on a video game. I did all this illegal shit that I shouldn't have been doing, and I'm admitting to it now publicly, okay? But, you did these things that are perfectly fine.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, depends where you are in the world. Like, paying hookers for fucking sex is legal in some parts of the world, isn't it? So it depends what Ethan Ralph went to. The guy does get around. Remember, he was in Portugal before.
I'm very upset with you. What is he talking about, right?
And everything else. But goddammit, I've never spent any money on WWE brawlers or champions or whatever the fuck they call that goddamn game. I can't even imagine being in your situation. But now...
You're right, you can't, because probably my situation is way better than yours. I mean, from the shit that I've heard about this guy now, the things literally people in my stream chat right now. Someone just said he has to wear sunglasses because a pimp broke his face and he has a permanent lazy eye. I didn't say that. That's what's in my chat literally right now. Right? So... So you're right. Trust me, I'm way, way, way better off than you. I've got a wife and a loving family. I've got a great place where I live. I've got a great business. I've got great viewership that support me. You're right. I mean, we're definitely not the same, man. There's absolutely no way. It's like an apples to oranges comparison there. Actually, it's more like comparing a delicious honey crisp shiny apple to like a rotten melted avocado, right? Like it's 2 weeks old. It's fucking mush. I guess that's the fair comparison here, right? I can use the wrong mouse again.
Now you supposedly you've come clean. And so we're supposed to forgive you. First off, I didn't care in the first place.
So what are we talking about? Wait a minute. He just said that I'm a loser and a piece of crap because I played a mobile game and spent money on it. And then he says, well, I don't even care. So then what is this video for? What actually is the purpose of this video? You literally...
Phil, you have no fucking grounds to fucking say that fucking thing because you fucking go off on like fucking 20-minute, 30-minute fucking long rants on your precious podcast talking about people like Duty, talking about people like Super Crazy, whatever. You fucking name drop all these fucking people all the goddamn time, and then randomly out of fucking nowhere, you fucking say, oh, but I don't really care. I don't really fucking care. You spend all this fucking time dedicating segments to your fucking crappy show to talk about it, and then you fucking just go to throw in a random, but I don't care. Where clearly you fucking do care. Clearly it does fucking get to you. So you have no fucking right to call it Ethan Ralph for pulling that but I don't care thing when you do it all the goddamn fucking time.
just contradicted yourself and said you don't care. And you're right. I mean, when I fessed up to it or whatever, right? That wasn't for everyone. The vast majority of my viewers and fans don't care. It really never did. It was my detractors, these stalkerish losers who are all over my ass about every little thing that I do. If I fart the wrong way, they're on it and say, wow, that fart smells weird. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't even understand. Like, this was a big thing for them for years. And for me,
yeah, basically they fucking kept saying, hey, Phil's lying to you about this. And Phil kept fucking saying, nah, we're mentally fucking ill for saying that. And then it's like, oh, wait, they were right all along. All we were guilty of was telling people the fucking truth. And every time I fucking told the truth about what Phil was doing in that fucking game, he fucking labelled us all as all fucking... We got called, you know, we were slanderous, we were libellous, we were fucking mentally ill, we were fucking being even locked up or whatever, you know what I mean? We're stalkers or whatever. I was like, Phil, our crime was basically telling people the truth. You got caught, and you couldn't handle it. So your fucking method to try and get around that was to fucking lie and deceive your audience and deceive your fucking fans for years and years and years. Pretending it wasn't you, pretending it was someone else who had a fucking problem with us spending an hour doing a fucking mobile game. You got caught. We were right all along. You are not the good guy in this situation. You were the fucking... the evil, dastardly fucking villain in a situation because you are pulling the wool over your audience's eyes. Every time you fucking pellet your fucking hand and ask for fucking contributions, saying you had 2 big bills due, or you're fucking going to lose a house, or it's tax season or whatever. Every time you fucking came up with some sort of emergency, a portion of those funds that people gave to you, the goodness of their fucking hearts, because you said you fucking needed it for very important things like fucking like basically living, it was going towards WWE champions. We're not saying every single fucking penny went towards it. Of course, naturally some of the fucking money that Phil has begged for over years has obviously gone towards the household bills and the taxes, not shit. But when thousands of dollars also went to fucking WWE champions, when he's sitting there every day, begging profusely for contributions, guys, please, I mean, I really need this money right now. Times are tough right now. I don't get paid by YouTube until a couple of days, and fuck off. This ingenuous cunt.
for me to just say, yeah, the account was mine, ooh, let's move on from it, it has, like, people aren't really caring or bringing it up or anything anymore. So it's closure for me from that whole bullshit, stalkerish arc of nonsense. Now my detractors have no ammo against me whatsoever ever again in that regard because it's done with. So it needed to be done.
But Phil, we do. You are still down from the rafters. You're still playing the account regularly. Why do we notice? Because even though you got a brand new phone, the Samsung whatever, you still clearly have your old iPhone. The picture you took of your leg, if it was a recent picture, was taken with an iPhone. An old iPhone at that. It wasn't taken with a brand new Samsung phone, the camera quality was too low. So you're still using your old iPhone, and I can only imagine you're using it to try and fucking keep playing WWE Champions on it. Shout out to Down from the Rafters, aka Phil Burnell.
It had to be done, it got done, right? And now we're moving on. Like, no one cares about this anymore, except my detractors, because they're upset that they don't have that thing against me anymore. So, I have no idea what he's talking about. Like, it's not even a big thing, no one cares. Did I come out and say, everyone, please forgive me, please forgive me?
You kinda did. And even then, you weren't even fucking sincere about it, because you fucking pretend it's not you anymore, when it clearly still is.
What are you talking about? No. I said, listen, I understand that there might be some people who are upset because for years I lied about it and you feel deceived. And if that's the case, it is your right to move on and never watch my content ever again. So here we are, how many weeks removed from my documentary? I still got good viewership. I've still got great engagement. I got support coming in. I'm making a living, right? So it's obvious that maybe some people did move on, but a lot of them stuck around and still like me. No one cares about this thing, right? Which is great to know. And I'm happy and thank you to those who are still here today, watching the videos, engaging, liking the videos, supporting the content. I appreciate that. So what is he talking about? He literally said, this is why he hates me. But now he's saying it's not a big deal, I don't care. So what are we even talking about? What's the point of the video? We're 2 minutes in, and he hasn't even made a single point yet. It looks like I received a $1 tip. Let's look here. From the Persona 3 Reload Rabbit Bunny 2017, would you be open to doing an interview with the Rabbit Bun Theo in the near future? He's a cool streamer who loves Persona 3. I know nothing about that person. If anyone wants to contact me about that, they know how to reach me. I have many different points of contact that you can reach out to me. But I'm certainly not going to, on a dime, drop everything to figure out about this on my podcast. But thanks for the $1 tip. Okay, let's continue with the video.
All your money on this fucking bullshit. Like, that's what you did. That was your choice. Whatever. Like, who gives a fuck?
Exactly.
But you made...
Exactly. That's exactly right. There you go. All right.
An issue. By lying about it, Bill. That's what...
Who cares? It's already over with. It's dealt with. It's done with. No one's talking about this anymore besides my detractors because they're mad now that they don't have anything anymore on me. So now they're, oh, fuck, now what? Well, let's just keep talking about it. But the horse is already dead. You beat the dead horse. It's over. There's no topic left. You're the only ones talking about it. No one else cares.
What you did. You made it an issue by lying about it. and you're a mark. There's no other way to say it.
Now he's not even making a point. He's repeating the same things he said.
You're not.
Remind you of anyone?
You know, somebody who's like in depth.
He's high off his ass, isn't he? You could tell he's droning on. He can't even remember what the points were that he was gonna make. He's barely like able to speak. You can tell he's like half, you know, conscious or whatever. Like seriously, exactly. He's just too high or drunk or both to make a point. He can't make his point. I had the feeling he had a point, and he started making the video and he couldn't remember it. Right? Like he has no point at all.
You're obviously just a fucking mark, dude. You're the people, one of the people that they target because they know you're a fucking idiot. I love wrestling and have for my whole life. I'm from Memphis. The Memphis territory is legendary, and I don't want to go through all that right now. With all
a lot of people are saying that he's hiding in Mexico right now. He's not even in the United States for legal reasons. You're from Memphis, but you're not living in Memphis, apparently.
And everything else. But like that's my life. That's my life. You are a fucking mark who spent tens of thousands of dollars on a fucking bullshit game.
True. Undeniable.
And I'm still waiting for the big zinger. And this is what it sounds like. What happened was my detractors reached out to him, and he knew nothing about me. And they really thought, oh, we can get someone on this to hate on Phil.
I don't know about that. As far as I'm aware, most detractors are encouraging one another to stay the fuck away from Ethan Ralph. Don't get involved with Ethan Ralph because it's the gunt versus the cunt. You know, nah. No, thank you.
Right? So they just kind of read him the laundry list of shit.
I'm not saying that hasn't happened, by the way, but as from what I'm witnessing anyway, most detractors are saying just fucking don't stay the fuck away from Ethan Ralph because it's just not worth dealing with. If anyone has, of course, then I'll say it's their own fucking prerogative, but from what I'm seeing, most detractors are just encouraging one another to stay the fuck away from Ethan.
And the only thing that really appeals to him is the WWE Champions thing because he's a wrestling fan. So that's the thing he's just going to sit here and repeat over and over. Like, it seems to be like he legit knows nothing at all about me, right? Like, at all. Like, someone just handed him a script and said, here's a bunch of things you could say about Phil. So
oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Aussie Turtles Gaming for the super chat, who says, bullshit, Phil. It's pretty much fucking bullshit, isn't it? It's just fucking Phil. He's, like, also, this video that Ethan Ralph made, it is fucking just like fucking random ranty, whatever. It's like, what's the fucking point to it, you know? In 30 seconds, he spent 3 minutes saying what he could have said in 30 seconds easily. Phil's a dumbass mark. It spent tens of thousands of fucking dollars on his fucking gacha mobile game while lying to his fucking fans about why he fucking needed their money. That took less than 30 fucking seconds. But, you know, even like took 3 minutes to fucking just keep repeating the same things. Ah, you're a mark. Then you spent money, you... Let the two dumb little cows eat each other alive.
About me, right? Like, at all. Like, someone just handed him a script and said, here's a bunch of things you could say about Phil. So he just pointed to this one. He's like, that's a good one because I'm a wrestling fan, right? But he hasn't said anything. I don't know. This is seeming to be a waste of time, guys. This is the video you guys wanted me to react to for like a week. It seems like a pretty big waste of time, doesn't it?
And you did that yourself. Nobody made you do that. And
who said that someone did?
The crowning achievement really is that you lied about it.
What?
You lied about it for years. And now you want to come clean and say, oh, that was me. That was my account. Oh, God. Yeah, that was me. Oh, I actually did do this. No, motherfucker, you shouldn't get any breaks.
What's he talking about? Who's getting a break? There's no breaks. There was no me coming out and on my hands and knees crying and begging my audience. It was actually a funny segment when it happened. I was like, this is the equivalent of Scooby-Doo. They ran around stalking Discords and doing all this fucking legwork to figure out that the account was mine, right? Like, what is
yeah, but caught you lying. Time and time again.
It's obvious he didn't actually watch the documentary react when I did fess up to it. He has no clue what he's talking about. This is my detractor group gave him like a list and said, here you go. But he has no idea what he's even talking about right now.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Apparently he thinks that like there was some big sob story, please forgive me and don't leave me and stuff. What the fuck is he? It never happened. He's nuts because he's so misinformed. And by the way, he's so high, it's hard to even listen, right?
You shouldn't get any fucking support for your honesty, quote unquote, after what, 5-6 years of lying about your fucking account? And as far as I'm concerned, you know, spend whatever money you want. I really don't care.
So okay, so what is the point of the video? Dude, I don't even want to finish it. There's 90 seconds left. Why do I even have to watch the rest? He's literally said in the video repeatedly, I spend money on worse things than you, right? And I don't care if you play this game. Spend your money on whatever you want. Yeah, that's my point. Like, that was my whole point all along. So you don't have a point. This is the video people wanted me to watch. Why am I watching this? I totally thought like he was gonna rip me a new asshole and he was gonna have all these points that were gonna bash me. And I was gonna have to be like, well, I guess fair enough. You know, we're talking about my past and the fucked up things I did. He's like, he doesn't have a point at all. Yes, that's true. Yeah, but why? It was like
about you spending your money on this game. But what I do care about is you lying to the fans, which is a constant theme with you.
All right, so there you go. That's the detractor point, is that DSP constantly lies to his fans, right?
But it's true. You can't disprove that because you admitted it. But you just kind of want people to fucking move on from it, just forget the fact you constantly lie to your fans for several fucking years for, you know, personal gain.
In truth, I don't constantly lie to anyone.
Yeah, you fucking do. Every fucking time you fucking say, guys, I'll tell you the fucking truth. You've admitted before, you use phrases like, you know, in all honesty and to tell you the truth. I think you use these phrases not literally. You use them as a fucking mannerism, where you're not actually fucking being honest and truthful with your audience. Anytime you fucking claim you're being honest with your audience is going to have to keep guessing to themselves and wondering, is Phil actually being honest? Is Phil actually being truthful? You have lost the trust of people, essentially. You didn't really have much trust in the first place, but especially towards your own fucking dentheads. Although to be fair, they're so goddamn fucking dented, they probably fucking wouldn't mind you fucking treating them like fucking shit and keep lying to them and keep fucking taking all their fucking money. Please, Daddy Phil, do it again. Treat us bad. Tell us we're fucking dumb. Tell us we're fucking idiots. Keep fucking mocking us while we fucking keep giving you money. Because that's the sort of fucking culture you fucking have. Is this the sort of fan base you've cultivated? Derek, I would argue, is a fucking product of being your supporter for almost a fucking decade. Of course fucking Derek gravitated towards you. You were fucking in your like late 20s and you fucking groomed a fan and barely turned 18. He naturally fucking saw that as a fucking someone to look up to. Someone to fucking get somebody far younger than him and on his fucking arm for eye candy. Then Derek goes and fucking stalks all the fucking local nursery schools.
Things that I've lied to people about are things that are none of anyone's goddamn business because they have nothing to do with my public face. It's personal shit.
Well, though, but no, when you go on your streams and you fucking beg people for fucking money, saying I got 2 fucking big bills coming up, and then some of that fucking money goes towards a fucking gacha mobile game, that is definitely Pew's fucking business. That is absolutely Pew's fucking business. And I cannot believe that Phil can't actually fucking identify that. He is so detached from, in his mind, the second he is given money, regardless of why he's given that money, it is up to him what he does with that money. There is no pressure. He can tell his audience, guys, I have 2 big bills going up, give me money right now. And then he gets it and goes, great. I'll ignore those bills, fuck it, I'll deal with that another time. It's the WWE Champions time. And as Sunny points out, so when you lie to your mother, that's okay. Of course it was, it's Phil got the money. The most important thing was Phil getting the money. Doesn't matter what he fucking said. In fact, if it helps him get the money, then that's all that matters.
That these idiots have tried to data mine and get and put out on the internet is fact when it's no one's business whatsoever, right? My finances are no one's business. What I spend money on is no one's business. My personal life with my wife is no one's business. None of this.
Phil, if your finances are no one's fucking business, then stop fucking bringing up your goddamn finances.
So if you're going to ask me questions about shit that are not your business, of course I'm going to lie about it because it's not your fucking business. You shouldn't even know about it. I don't come out here and lay out all my dirty laundry to everyone every day on my streams.
Oh, but you do. Or not as much anymore, but when you really need to, you do. When you're feeling particularly desperate, you do. When things are particularly slow, you fucking do. If support dries up, you do. It's... Fuck me, man. Fuck me. Look, Phil... He doesn't get it. He fucking just doesn't get it. He really doesn't get it. It's fucking unreal. It's unbelievable. It just fails to comprehend why it's wrong. The issue... So Phil kind of realises that he did something wrong, okay? But he doesn't know why it's wrong. He's been told it's wrong. He's aware it's wrong. But he doesn't seem to comprehend and understand why it's wrong. It's kind of like banning Derek. Remember how he got talked into banning Derek by Kino Casino? Because they threatened to essentially withdraw support for Phil if Phil kept Derek around. Kino Casino flat out told Phil, we cannot keep supporting you if you have Derek around. And Phil's like, okay, Derek's gone. Derek's gone forever. And afterwards Phil's like, I still don't understand why Derek has to go. Because he didn't act like this on my content. He doesn't understand why it's wrong. But he's been told it's wrong. So yeah, it's like how do you explain it to fucking Phil? Really, how do you... The guy has no fucking shame whatsoever. He has no fucking shame in his fucking body whatsoever. It's just unbelievable. For somebody so financially irresponsible like he is, he has a finance degree. That's the most baffling thing. He has a fucking degree in like business finance or whatever the fuck it is. How? How in the goddamn fuck is someone like him get a degree in that fucking field? It doesn't make sense. Oh my god, it's so unbelievable. It fucking defies logic. It really does. We all have problems with money sometimes. We all fall. Sometimes it happens to all of us. Okay, it'll happen to me this month. I mean, I've been short of money for the last couple of weeks, you know. But did I cry on stream about it? No. But no, and it's just, it is what it is. And it's all good because I'm paid tomorrow. The fine again for a wee while. All be good. Sometimes I'm bad with fucking money. It's just the way it goes. But I'm trying to fucking be better with fucking money. I'm just sometimes bad at fucking, you know, just managing shit. You know, that's me. That's a me problem though. That's not a you problem. Well, Phil Burnell has money problems as well, where he fucking overindulges himself and spends on fucking the most ridiculous fucking shit. And he decides to fucking make it his audience's fucking problem by telling them, guys, I've got 2 big bills coming up. Guys, I've got to fucking save the house. I've got taxes coming up, whatever. I need to pay this much. Because I made so much this time, I need to pay this much extra in taxes. Nah, most people don't fucking burden their audience with their fucking financial woes. Even if they're fucking suffering them. They'll keep that shit to themselves because it's not the audience's fucking problem. But Phil does not understand that. He'll fucking hold back. He won't tell his audience when the fucking money's flowing massively. And the good times are fucking rolling in. It's just, the money's overflowing from all fucking directions because, you know, he's in a fucking renaissance right now. But the moment it all slows down, the moment it fucking dries up, you can bet your bottom dollar that Phil Burnell will absolutely make his financial issues, his personal financial problems, his audience's fucking problems. It's a guarantee.
I'm not Review Tech USA. I don't do that shit. I don't put that stuff on you guys. Like I said, there's been stuff going on this year that's been pretty fucked up behind the scenes stuff between me and my family and my wife and stuff. And I'm not going to lay it all on you guys. Just know your business. And you're not my fucking psychiatrist for me to be laying all that on. You're coming to my streams to hear fun, popular, interesting stuff. You want to have a good time with me. You want to relax. You want to chill. That's what I want to do. I want to put that content out for you. You know, maybe in the past that was a mistake of mine. I overshared and I'm trying to not do that anymore. Correct? Really. So I don't even understand. He has no points whatsoever. The only things I lie about are dumb things that no one should even care about anyway, like a fucking mobile game account that's no one's fucking business because it's not a public account.
Why do you fucking have to lie? Look, if you have nothing to say about a particular subject, then just say I'm not going to fucking talk about that. You choose to lie instead of just saying I refuse to talk about it. The fact that you openly lie about it means it's open to basically be dissected and explored. You know? You don't have to lie. You can just refuse to fucking acknowledge it and deal with the question that's asked to you.
Right? Like, what is he talking? It would be one thing if, like, there was monstrous amounts of lies about tons of things that were awful things going on behind the scenes. There just was a 4-hour documentary made about me, and most people have admitted watching the whole thing. The best parts were the early parts about me causing drama in the FGC and my early YouTube days. All this recent drama shit, no one cares about. Boring. They're bored. At the end of the documentary, they're pissed bored at how long it was to go over all this minutia of nonsense that nobody really gets.
Yeah, about that. Let's explore that, shall we? Let's explore that. Give me a second here. Let's pull up June the King's documentary, shall we, and explore that. By the way, has anyone found Steve yet? Fucking Lord Diaz. Lord Diaz's stream. Thick Thighs Thursday. This is from like 6 days ago. I just love how it just shows up in like the recommended. Thick Thighs Thursday. Big ups Lord Diaz. Lord Diaz finally made partner on YouTube, by the way, so big ups to them. They would enjoy themselves today playing some Dance Dance Revolution. I think he's going to try and do something with my fucking bingo track. It's fucking interesting. June the King. This is who we want to search for. It is up to 800,000 views. The eternal downfall of Dark Side Phil.
It is also standard.
So hold on. So if we hover over, if you so you guys can see. Hold on, my bad. Hovering over this, we get to see the most popular parts of the video. One of the most replayed parts is this part here, where basically, so I guess this was massively replayed because it included apparently a picture that no one's ever seen before. This is probably not Phil Burnell, but I imagine there was a lot of interest in this. Look at the wee spike there in the chart there, you know. Most replayed So people going through a timeline and see, is that a Phil? Is that a Phil? So it looks at it, is that really Phil? And also the most popular parts of this is like here. John Rambo speaks out. The camera's been on the whole time. Downfall setting in. And then it kind of picks up again in popularity towards like financial tracking, established trolling, bank leaks, WWE champions, VTuber destruction, all that crap. Don't forget the boob pain, exactly. Fuck me, man. But yeah, 800,000 views. Still going strong. 800,122 views for June the King so far. Almost a million. Almost a million. In fact, if I compare it to the other videos that he's got, Review Tech USA is on 902,000 views. It's essentially a race to a million. Who will get to a million first? Review Tech USA or DSP? Who do you think is going to get to that million first? Albert, you know, Review Tech USA had a head start. Big head start. But they're only 100,000 ahead. So yeah, I wonder who won that particular race. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo and crack on with the show. I just feel like pointing out. But I do apologise for the random rants, you know what I mean? But just for Phil to be this ignorant about why the things he does and the way he does it is so manipulative and predatory towards his audience. It's just, it's like he is exploiting people who are literally like Jade in his fucking wheelchair being an ultra fucking member. There is no special fucking perk being an ultra member apart from it gets Phil Burnell more money. And he feels like he's preying on these fucking vulnerable fucking people in his audience. I don't know if I can think any better. It's like people in his audience are fucking had to live in their fucking car for a while. And they're throwing Phil Burnell money. Timbo Slice, for example, and all that shit, you know, fucking people like that. And it's just like these, it's just, and they fall for Phil's narrative. Which is just, I mean, if they're that dumb to fucking give Phil Burnell, we were telling everyone for years what Phil was doing with our fucking money. They chose not to fucking believe it. They chose to fucking say we're lying, and they chose to believe Phil Burnell, and lo and behold, Phil was lying the whole goddamn time. We were right all along. They fucking deserve to get our fucking money taken from Phil.
There's a fuck about. There's other people out there. There's other people out there that are so much worse than anything I've ever done that nobody cares. So what the hell is this guy even talking about? He hasn't made a single point yet. I'm still waiting for one.
Your fan lying about what you need. Lying about the fundraising that you need. Lying.
That's completely false. I've never lied about a fundraising that I need. Anytime that I used to do those streams, it was legit. I needed the money for stuff, right? Now, maybe I misspoke. For example, the one that June called me out for was I did a fundraiser. I said it was going to go to taxes. And then later I said, well, just so you know, some of that money went to groceries and things this week. I still need money for all my basic stuff. And people were like, we thought all the money was going to taxes. In reality, no one cared. No one gave a shit. This was never drama at all. It's only my detractors that ever made drama out of it. But that's the kind of minutia bullshit, right? Oh, we got you on a
minutia bullshit, Phil. You fucking lie to your audience with your fucking damn money, especially for fucking fundraisers. Hashtag save the house. So by the way, I'm going to fucking pay my fucking bills with this. I know I said it's going to go towards fucking taxes, but I'm going to fucking get some groceries and get some DoorDash.
Fucking semantics thing. Who cares, right?
Semantics, you lied.
But I haven't done any fundraising like that in ages. I don't plan on doing it unless there's ever an emergency. People have actually told me, all right, many, hold on. A troll just distracted me. People told me, why don't you do fundraising streams? For example, I wanted to get a new PC for the longest time. And people said, why don't you do a fundraising stream? I said, because here's why. I feel like people would come out and support it. But then what would happen is then they can't support the regular streams because they just went over the top to get me a new PC. So it's just going to shoot myself in the foot. If I cry wolf about some bullshit to make the money, that's awful. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, there's something else I need the money for, and then spend it on a fucking PC. I've never done it. But the thing is, the detractors have always made shit up. For example, I literally did do a fundraiser for taxes in 2019, and then my parents paid for my trip to go to Connecticut to visit them and to get married. They paid for it because I didn't have any money. All my money went to taxes and shit. So, but then my detractors make that up and say, well, no, he really spent the money on the trip. But I didn't. And you have no evidence of that. All the problems that people have with me are for shit that people made up.
Well, our big problem with that is, so you said beforehand, right, that your parents were fucking dying. And it would be potentially the last chance you ever get to fucking see them before they fucking die. You guilt-tripped your fucking audience into fucking like, oh, Phil needs to go home and see his fucking mummy and daddy because their fucking health is doing poor. And lo and behold, it's like a fucking bait and switch. You basically elicited fucking pity money from your audience, thinking, oh, poor Phil and his fucking mummy and daddy are no fucking well, it's a real fucking shame. And lo and behold, oh, by the way, I wasn't going to fucking see them because their health is poor. I went to fucking see them because they fucking paid for my wedding. I got married in secret, bitches. You guys didn't know. They got to fucking meet Kat for the very first time, and by the way, she's fucking married now. And they paid for the flights, they paid for the wedding, they paid for the meal afterwards, they paid for everything. They even paid for fucking the Wi-Fi in the plane for me and my wife. And then I fucking got to talk to my mum, and she gave me fucking $5,000 in taxes, along with a 10-year plan, which I'll ignore in a few years' time and blame it on the COVID.
And the stuff that's been proven to be true is stupid shit no one cares about. So there is no history of constantly lying to my audience about finances to make money. That hasn't happened at all. The things that I've asked for were truthful. But he doesn't know that because he's just listening to the laundry list of shit from my detractors, right? Here you go.
Think about the washing machine you need. Lying about the fucking, you know, so-and-so you need.
Who lied about a washing machine?
No, that's a dishwasher.
Said my washing machine is breaking and I'm going to buy a new one with the money I've already made with the newfound attention that I got in the last month and a half. Who lied about a washing machine? He doesn't even know what he's talking about. He actually is completely misinformed.
And these are people, you know, I take this seriously, honestly. Like, people think, like, you know, I'm cutting a promo, obviously, but, like...
Wait, what? You're cutting a promo? You are? See what I mean? He is, like, one of these fucking ultra anal people about wrestling. He thinks he's cutting a wrestling promo right now.
You are wanting to fucking talk, Phil. Suck it.
Does this sound like a wrestling promo you've ever heard? Maybe this was like when Jeff Hardy in TNA was high off his ass on drugs, and he tried to cut promos and wrestle, so Sting just threw him to the mat and pinned him in real life and got the title, and then Jeff Hardy was all pissed. Like, that's about it. It's about the only thing that I would say is, like, close to being... You're not cutting any promo. There's no promo here. If you were actually cutting a promo, you'd be immediately, you know, pulled out of the ring, thrown to the locker room, and get the shit beat out of you by everyone back there because you're embarrassment. Like, what are you talking about? This is not a promo of anything. It's terrible.
You know, if I was in trouble, if I was in real financial trouble, and I came out here and said, please help me, like, you know, I need your help, people would help me.
Okay.
But you do that on the regular.
No, I don't. See what I mean? This is what the detractor...
Phil, you do. You do. You do. You do it on the fucking regular. But when the last couple of months you fucking get ramped up, you know, just to, hey, let's just razz the audience, you know what I mean? And again, let's keep the streak going to fucking make the detractor save or whatever, you know what I mean? But Phil, so, this is what, if Phil gets more money than usual, what do you think Phil does with that extra income? Do you think he puts it aside for some important shit, or do you think he just spends more money than usual? I'll tell you the fucking answer, he just spends more money than usual. He has no real concept of what it's fucking like to actually properly save fucking money. Not anymore anyway. He used to. Remember, he saved up enough money to move in the first place. When he was still in Connecticut, whatever, you know what I mean? He saved up the money to fucking get the move and fund to fucking move across the goddamn country. So he is capable, at least in the past, of actually fucking not spending every single fucking penny he had right then and there. But those days are long gone. Essentially, his second his arse moved into fucking renting, and he fucking secured his little private gated community, and he fucking made it in life. I'm a big time YouTuber with a fucking tight young teen in my arm, whatever, you know what I mean? We're living together now, living the fucking dream in my private gated fucking community now. And that's me set now. I'm an established content creator. I'm making great fucking fuck you money and all that shit. I've beaten my detractors, I've beaten my haters, I've beaten my fucking naysayers, you know? And that's when it all actually went to shit for him, ironically. But Phil thought he'd fucking made it, and so he fucking kept living beyond his fucking means. The money when he moved across the country, he got himself massively further in fucking debt, and at the same time his fucking income massively declined because of his fucking decline in popularity, and also with the ad clips and machinima contracts getting renegotiated, so he wasn't making as much from machinima, the ad clips as well afterwards and all that shit. Basically, it all went to shit for him. But he would not change his lifestyle. He needed to live and maintain a certain lifestyle that he was expected to keep a hold of. He was too proud to let it go. He didn't want to fucking move out of his fucking massively over large house. That house is way too big for two people. It's him and Kat lives in. It's like a 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom house with three bathrooms for two people. There are more bathrooms in that home than there are people living in the home. It makes no sense. But for some reason he thought this is a necessity for him.
Actors have told him. I haven't done that in years. I literally have not done any kind of a special fundraiser in years. It's been many, 2-3 years since I did one? Right? I think the last one that I did was when I got kicked off of Twitch. They kicked me out of the partner program, and I was like, now I'm not going to get my money because they kicked me out of the partner program. I think that was the last one I legit did.
Fuck off.
Thank you very much to Anders Pack for popping their 7-month bingo Barry measure message, and then he'll put it into a bank account. Skull please bank account, that is, yeah. The bank account of Scopley. That needs to be a contribution, brother. We're going to buy our 3rd yacht this year.
So I started making consistent money. And financially I'm recovering now. I don't do that stuff ever, Do I say, let's hit a goal, let's do this? Yes, I do. I want to hit goals. I want to make consistent money. It's good to motivate the audience. I'm trying to motivate you guys now in positive ways rather than negative. The negative reinforcement of, oh no, I can't pay a bill if I don't make a goal. That's going to be far less effective than saying, hey, let's get hype. Let's get someone right now who becomes the new top tipper of the stream and takes the throne down there. Who's going to be the $5 tipper by the end of the stream? Which, by the way, it would be nice if someone could be a $5 tipper by the end of this podcast. That would be great. That would be perfect. So let's do it, actually, okay? So that's what I mean. There's a difference.
He used an example and segued it into an actual fucking beg. Fuck me. He was like, I'm going to use a funny example, and by the way, please do it. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, what the hell. I think I'll follow Phil's inspiration. I have a new thing. I have a new alert and a sound thing to happen when a certain super chat, if I get a super chat over a certain amount, there's a new animation that plays. No new animation, it's a wee thing, but a new sound, a new animation ping pops up with a wee image or whatever, But it needs to be a certain amount, and it's a very special amount, And it's not a big fucking deal. The sound file is actually, what is it? The sound file is this one.
How many get gold out of you, Phil?
I've got that. So if I get a super chat like over like 10 quid or something, that fucking plays. That fucking sound clip there. I had to incorporate that somehow, so that definitely. So here we go. If I get a super chat that's over a tenner.
How many get gold out of you, Phil?
That fucking plays. A wee fucking picture of Phil wearing some bling. It's not 6 million. No, not at all. Is it 6 million? Steve's still not here yet. I completely forgot about that. So hold on. We're actually very close to a full house. Now you remind me of that. I also say basically. So we are 15 begs. We got basically, so that's like 2, 3. Yeah, we're very close to a full house. I think like 1 free space or 2 free spaces away for a full house, or one more thing getting said.
Between positive and negative motivation, correct? And I'm trying to be a positive motivator instead of a negative motivator, and that's something that I'm learning slowly. That's something I'm learning in time. This year, I've made tremendous strides in trying to improve my content. I've changed the way that I title videos. I'm doing stream highlights. I have better quality videos. I have better quality. Everything is better. I'm reinvesting in the business. Look at all the changes that I made to the business in the last couple of months since I started making good money, right?
It's not you though, Phil, because according to your narrative, it was your audience that gave you most of these things. It wasn't your investment in the fucking business, because people apparently gifted you these things.
This guy has no idea what he's talking about at all. He's slurring his words. He's obviously drunk higher bull. He's a fucking human embarrassment who is a grown adult, and he's talking about cutting a promo, but he's not a pro wrestler, right? He's saying Mark all the time. He's just like the most embarrassing version of man, honestly. Like, he's not even his own self. He thinks in his mind he's a wrestler cutting promos. Dude, you're a guy in sunglasses with a Tijuana Republic hat, a Los Angeles Killstream hoodie, sitting in a knockoff gamer chair that probably is worth about 20 bucks, with a black and white filter on for some godforsaken reason, a low quality video, right? You're making a 6-minute promo that literally has no fucking point. You're talking to your better. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What is the point? Boy, I'm glad I didn't run to react to this video a week ago. This would have been so underwhelming, right?
It's a fucking lie. That's the fucking problem. DSP, Phil Burnell. You lying to your fans is the problem. It's not that so he has no issue with me whatsoever. Literally, he doesn't know what he's talking about. If this were 3-4 years ago, and I was financially distraught like I was at that time, and I was doing streams, hey, please support, right? Then maybe there would have been an issue, because he would have had a point. But all the things that he's criticizing me for are long done. The WWE Champions thing is done. He has 0 point. He has 20 seconds left to make a point. Let's see if he does. There's no doubt about that. But you're a liar and a fraud and a mark and a fucking idiot. And I'm just getting started.
Oh, you're just getting started. I cannot wait for more, because you have totally won me over with your promo. I mean, it was so well thought out. So original, by the way. What I love is that this man articulated and elaborated on these points so well, in such detail. He really got to me, because no one has ever said those things he's ever said before. They're totally applicable to today. Wow. Well, that was my first and ever kind of like listening to this man. Man, I mean, it's really, how do you even say anything to that? Like,
I love how Phil's having a go at how fucking articulate or inarticulate Ralph was, and here he is at the same time unable to fucking put together a simple sentence of how he fucking reacted to it. He's having a go at someone's lack of fucking articulation while lacking the words to fucking properly express himself. There's a certain irony there, I feel. Certain irony to fucking enjoy about that. Did Steve come back yet? Where's Steve? Steve. Damn it, Steve, and thank you to Dragonism on Twitter for tagging Steve. See, I follow the bastard. I follow the bastard, but when I type his fucking name in Twitter, I just can't get, it doesn't come up for some reason. I don't know why. It's so weird. Probably Elon Musk doing some bizarre things to the fucking account or whatever. Jesus Christ. But yes, Steve's fucking... fuck it. Steve had his chance. Alright, Steve had his fucking chance. We're giving him plenty of warning, plenty of notice. Tried to find him on Twitter, I couldn't do it. Phil said the word 6 million. He said million 6 times as well as saying the words 6 million. So, it's an interesting fucking number.
Jesus!
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always gonna be fucking funny. It's always gonna be fucking funny. It'll never not be fucking funny. It's always fucking good shit. We got a free space for that, by the way, because I said at the start of the bingo that if Phil does that, then we get a free space. We have one free space for basically, one free space for Beggs, and one free space for 6 million. We are one more basically away from another free space, which effectively means Phil was going to say basically one more time, I'm pretty sure. So we're 2 away from a full house, but really we're one basically away from 1 away from a full house. Unless Phil then says one of these things before now, and then we're good. So I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic we're going to get a full house here. And even though Dips picked the card, remember it's all thanks to me if it wins. If it fails though, then fuck you Dips.
There was no point to that at all. The entire thing was just a waste of what, 15-20 minutes on my podcast. I could have been scratching my ass. I could have been taking a shit. You know, I could have been doing anything that would have been more useful to everyone's time, I feel, than watching that 6-minute waste of life right there. And you can't get the 6 minutes back. You've wasted those 6 minutes of your life watching that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I guess it is what it is. You know, we did it. We fell for the trap, right? So, I mean, sadly, you just know over time I'm going to learn more, and there's nothing you can really do about it, but it is what it is. I don't see, you know, that was weird. I really thought, I mean, from the way you guys were talking, I thought that, like, this video was going to have some substance and something to, like, address. And I was like, this guy actually has issue with me because my detractors have impersonated me or whatever, and he's mad about that. He's literally mad about nothing because he's not mad. He's cutting a promo. He's doing this because he thinks this is going to get over by doing it. The only people he's going to get over with is the detractors who already have said this, and no one cares, right? Like, what the hell? All right, we got a couple shout outs to do. We've got Yorgi Schmorgy VGM with a $10 super chat and says, you deserve it, Phil. Thank you to Yorgi Schmorgy. We got Sarah who says, please no more Ethan Ralph segments on the podcast, right? So there you go. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. And I did receive a tip. $1.50 tip. So we still didn't get the $5 tip yet. Hint, hint. Oh, wow, listen to this. Someone says, some people who are actually black, but are your detractors, are acting like they're agreeing with and teaming up with Ralph. But what they don't realize is that he's an incredible racist. He said horrible things about black people over the years. I mean...
But, Phil, so have you. So have you. Slave trade? Anyone?
You see what I mean? The lore that comes out? I don't know about any of this. I mean... But you have to understand the people that are my detractors are not intelligent. They never were. You know that, right? Like, they're not... These are not the brightest bulbs in the pack or the sharpest tool in the shed. Right? These people are bandwagoners who will just bandwagon on anything for the sake of saying, hey, I don't like Phil. Even when it doesn't even benefit them. They do it. It doesn't even make sense, you know, that they do it, but they do it anyway. So, it's so dumb.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
All right. Well, guys, the podcast went a little late today. That's fine. I appreciate you hanging out. A lot of news topics we covered today. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we'll talk about, simply because we kind of got...
But we didn't get a Phil's Day Off segment. The bingo's been ruined. We didn't get to hear what Phil done on his most exciting of days off.
Through all the game news topics. Maybe there'll be some more for tomorrow. If not, I'll just, see what else we can come up with for tomorrow. All right, but thank you. I would say great show. And I think it's now time to move on. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for an awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
He has an outro tune. He has an outro tune, which is a bit loud, by the way.
Today, I hope you'll stick around for the conclusion of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2's campaign and for tomorrow's Capcom Collection tonight. Now, I'll be back tomorrow with another fun podcast, as well as a Astrobot continuing, and also Street Fighter 6 tomorrow night for Friday Night Fights. All right? So thank you guys so very much, and I hope to see ya when I see ya, but I hope that you'll stick around for some fun. Peace out.
His outro was too long. His outro was so long that it fucking looped again. It was like, it was meant to fucking just end naturally, and the outro was going on too long because it fucking just keeps fucking bloviating randomly about fucking nothing, that it fucking just repeated the goddamn fucking thing.
See you tomorrow. Alright. Well, guys, that was a fun one, I guess. I would say that was fun until the Ethan Ralph segment. Like, no lie, I was actually having a great time with the podcast, and then I started reacting to that, and I was like, what is the point of why are we watching it? It's so bad. Like, there's just no point whatsoever. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a brief break just to use the restroom. I'm gonna play you some funny clips during said break. Then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna continue on with and conclude Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2's campaign. If we end it early, which we might, I might try out some of the online modes and see what's available for like the multiplayer stuff, because I don't know what it is. We can give that a look and go from there. All right. Now, guys, obviously, I want to get this King Streak going again. It's helping me tremendously. Like I said, the improvements that I'm doing, I'm getting blackout curtains this week. Later this month, I'm going to be getting things for the house that I've needed for years. This is all helping me tremendously. So obviously, I want to keep that moving and keep it going. Please consider tipping today. Right now, the top tipper is only $4.21. It would be very easy to get up there with a $5 tip and become the top tipper and keep that momentum going. All right. And today we have all the stuff, you know, runner glasses and a hat and a vest. If you guys want it, we can do all those rewards for you for when we hit them. Okay. So thank you. Let's get it going. Let's get the momentum moving. And I will be right back. Let me actually get some funny clips set up for you guys here. Okay. Let's hit random so that way, that way it keeps playing. Here we go. All right. I'll be back shortly, everyone. Thanks. See you in a few, and no more Warhammer coming.
And I can fast forward until it gets back. Blah, 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 blah. When will Phil get back? I wonder. Chair's still empty. The chair's still empty. The chair's... No, he's back. He's back. He's back. Okay. We can play it from there.
Dude, he's Boba Fett. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, that's it for me.
Well, the next time you dream, give some thought.
Wow. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed the clips. Man, my stupid eczema is acting up, and I don't know why. Something has triggered my eczema, and so my hand is itching bad, so I just put some of my anti-inflammatory cream on it. I hope it doesn't really bother me today, but
Well, Phil, I know what the fucking problem is. You are just so naturally so very goddamn fucking toxic that, you know, you just fucking naturally exude this crap.
Itches. And I don't know if it's Jasper, because, you know, I pet Jasper, and sometimes when I do pet Jasper, I get a reaction. Sometimes I don't. It's really weird how sometimes I get a reaction and sometimes I don't. Maybe he has a lot of pet dander built up, and that could be. Maybe we need to brush him. But yeah, my hands are all breaking out, which sucks. Which means I gotta basically cream them all up over the...
Yeah, Phil said basically again. So, Phil, we've got 2 free spaces for basically 1 free space for the Begs, 1 free space for 6 million. So we need one more thing to happen essentially. We need 1 more free space or Phil to say any of these things before he starts recording for this gameplay. And apparently we're 6 more likes away from 100 likes. That would get us a full house. So hint hint.
The course of today and tonight, and probably the next couple of days until it kind of goes down. Eczema is terrible. I don't wish it on anyone. These reactions are bad. You get a flare up. It's like, oh god. So anyway, it is time to begin with Warhammer. I hope you guys are ready for some fun. Thanks to those who stuck around, because I know many of you probably left after the podcast, but for those who stuck around, thank you. Let's get 150.
But he has 300 viewers right now on his stream. So yeah, he lost like 150 odd people from the podcast because they don't want to fucking watch him play this game.
Likes, we're at 142. And guys, let's get a $5 tipper. Let's get this moving today, please. Let's continue the momentum that we have had. We ended up getting, you know, hitting that goal again on Tuesday night. And I obviously want to get that momentum back again. So let's get another stream. Let's hit that goal, shall we? Okay, no, I did not see anything about Liza P DLC. I guess I'll have to look into that. I did check all the news this morning and it wasn't there that I saw. Maybe they just recently announced it today. I don't know. Okay, hold on. I gotta grab my control.
I'm surprised that Phil hasn't talked about like a game.
She's a big fucking bitch.
Jesus. Thank you very much to Anders back for the super chat. It says, grab your fave deep fried beer on me. I mean, I don't know about deep fried, you know, but I'm quite partial to some innocent gun. Scottish crafted lager, yeah, that's good. But who knows though? I do enjoy. I'll be having some drink tomorrow, I think, you know, for sure, just to start enjoying, you know, and celebrate the weekend early on. But cheers, Anders Fact, for that. But I was going to say though, there was an article today. I mean, I read an article the other day on BBC about a game, and to me it was a very interesting article. I'll see if I can find it actually. Look at me doing my best to fucking stall so I can get 100 likes. But I want to share this as well. I want to share this as well because to me it was quite a fascinating story about somebody's journey to try and create a game. So I found it here. There's an article on the BBC the other day about a game. It's called the Plucky Squire, from Pokemon to a page-turning indie hit. And BBC kind of covered this article, and I thought it was an interesting thing to talk about the guy's, journey. You know what I mean? He went and lived in Japan for a while, you know. And he was an artist for the Pokemon games. He worked on several Pokemon games, whatever. Then he had an idea to kind of start his own studio up with a friend who lived in Australia. So he's lived in the UK, I think it was, and his friends in Australia, but they're working on the game together. And they got this game they were working on about a character that can jump out the pages of a book. You know, so it goes from like a 2D kind of platform just within a page, and they jump out the book into like a 3D world. You know, so it's an interesting kind of concept or whatever. You know. And it sounds an interesting thing for sure, you know. So yeah, I'm surprised that Phil has not mentioned this in any capacity, because it sounds like an interesting game. And apparently it's had favourable review from critics. Metacritic is, you know, look at the scores. It's quite good scores, to be fair. It's an actual fucking trailer for it. Hold on. And the game's out. The game was out 2 days ago. Apparently I got 100 likes by the way, but I actually do want to see this. Yeah, let's check this out. This trailer. Fuck it, why not? No, but as far as I'm aware, Phil Burnell has not even mentioned this game. As far as I'm aware, Phil Burnell is not going to do anything whatsoever with this game. So with that in mind, I don't remember him talking about it anyway.
Many great tales are founded upon a humble beginning. That is, if that humble beginning can be found. The peaceful land of Mojo is thrown into turmoil by a magical attack from the wicked sorcerer, Humgrump. This is a job for the hero of the land, Jot, the plucky squire. Jot has a knack for defeating wickedness with his trusty blade, and this battle against the horrid Humgrump should prove to be no exception. Foes will be felled as the fair folk of the land cheer Jot on. Except the folk of the land all have one question on their minds. When will this grand new adventure actually, begin? The land was abuzz, the anticipation electric. Jot could not let the people down, and luckily, it seems that he has found an answer to their question. Yes, Jot, that seems to be working. You always have a way with words. Keep it up. And there it is. Our great story has found its beginning.
That was a clever trailer. That was a clever wee trailer, you know? I like that. That's a clever wee fucking trailer, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, this game has got a lot of good things being said about it on Metacritic. You know, like 84 from Metascore, user score 8.6. Impulse Gamer gives it a 90, Game Rant 80, Mirror Station 86. Later user reviews, Butterface 10. I mean, PCs, these are very positive scores. You know? So, and yet Phil's like, nah, I'm not going to bother with that. And it's got interesting attention, it's got its own coverage as well, and BBC as well, for the game developer, and his journey, whatever, to this kind of shit. And yet Phil's like, nah. Never heard of it, not playing it, don't care. That's Phil for you. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for 100 likes for the bingo stream. Not only does that mean we get a free space for the bingo card, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pix Animations to celebrate 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. And with that last free space is our 5th free space of the game, and lo and behold, it's our last free space we need.
Burger.
Full house? Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
We had 5 free spaces, we had 5 spaces left, we've won bingo right at the end, when it looked like it may have been so close yet so far. Lo and behold, we fucking win. Get it up, you Phil. Get fucked. Let me update the bingo total. We are now up to 145 buckaroos. There we go. The bingo prize fund has gone up to 145 Doritos. Bandavidosi indeed. Let's check in on live DSP, shall we, and see how he's doing. Let's go full screen and let's hit in live. Well, he's on $28.
Yes, Paul.
Isn't that super impressive? Phil Burnell's on $28. Wow, so impressive, Phil. Who fucking cares? Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. I will be back tomorrow, of course, for some more bingo shenanigans and all that jazz. And of course, Phil's going to be doing bingo for fucking non-stop. Tomorrow's going to be bingo. Saturday probably going to be fucking bingo. No bingo on Sunday, I'm busy Sunday. But bingo on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because Phil's next day off, remember, is next Friday. So prepare yourselves for so much Phil. You will have had your fill of Phil. It'll be an overabundance of Phil. We'll be screaming at Phil to stop and just leave us all alone. But no, Phil's gonna be like, nah, I've had 8 days during the week. Brace yourselves and, just keep tipping me more and more each day. No breaks for dents. So, hopefully though, it will result in a few more full houses between now and the end of the month. But yeah. Guys, I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday, whatever you end up doing. And I'll see you all again, of course, tomorrow, Friday, for our... Remember, Friday's a special day for bingo, because not only do we play bingo, but we have the marble race afterwards on the Friday to see if we can add some more bingo prize fund money by trying to complete some of these impossible 99% eliminated courses. So yeah, we'll have some marbles tomorrow to see if we can add some additional prize funds, as well as having a normal game of bingo. But I'm going to wrap things up there for now. I'm going to end how I always end, as I said, by playing Notorious P.I.G. contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. And I'll probably live redirect the stream as well to Raw Phil, so you guys can see Phil beg profusely while he still looks for $150 per stream. The greedy little bitch. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining me for some bingo tonight. Thank you very much for support as well, for the tips, super chats, memberships as well, greatly appreciated. And I will be back tomorrow, as I said, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Just gone like that.